Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that
Every day I wake up and wanna go back to bed. No matter how much I've slept, I wanna go back to bed. No matter what I'm doing, I know what I wanna be doing instead. I wanna go back to bed. I wanna go back to bed.
Did you know that in Hawaii, it's actually illegal to laugh loudly? You have to keep it to aloha.
I got a king-size bed. I don't know any kings, but if one came over, I guess he'd be comfortable. Oh, you're a king, you say? Well, you won't believe what I have in store for you. It's to your exact specifications. When I was a boy, I laid in my twin-size bed, wondering where my brother was.
Dear parents of human children, when you are out in public, learn to control your crotch goblins and semen demons so that they do not disturb the peace and ruin everyone else's day. Don't make us pay for your mistakes. That is all.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's
Where
not
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
Get the F off my yard! Get the F off my yard!
Give me that Neverland fish! Give me that fish! Give me that Neverland fish! Give me that fish! What if it were you hanging up on this wall? If it were you in that sandwich, you wouldn't be laughing at all! So give me that Neverland fish! Give me that fish! Oh!
That you're getting paid a good amount of money for it, and you can do laundry after, and it'll be like it never happened.
Yeah, sure.
And then you're gonna shop vac them out. You don't have to put this. You don't have to put this on. That's a big one. You can cut that if you want to cut that in half. You can cut that in half. I'll be a good guy.
It's gonna be mayonnaise.
Okay, then don't cut it in half. I was trying to make it easier.
All over my clothing.
Okay.
Hell no! It ain't gonna be inside my fucking shorts or inside my shirt. Hell fucking no! $3,000, $300,000, or fuck you!
No, the deal was already done, Perry. Sit down. Perry, don't make me call this movie producer. Was that a door delivery? Hold on.
Doors open this Friday, so come on down to the barbecuer. Oh, shit! No.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it!
What's good, everybody? I'm BS. We are live, and this is The Vibe. Welcome to The Vibe, everybody. Let's create one together. How's everybody doing? What's good today? Happy Tuesday, January 7th, in the year of 2025. We're making it. We're having it. We are, in fact, doing it. We are, and it is high noon where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States. What's good, everybody? Come on, get in here. I think Bob's going a little long. I see Uncle Hack kind of jumped in a little late on that show over there. I got to say, it's no secret that I love some Bob Levy, and he is a mentor of mine. And it was really hard to tear away from that show today. How much fun was that, folks? Talking about all of the toys that he kind of grew up with, and maybe some of us grew up with, that are kind of in the blended generations or the overlapping generations. But it was a lot of fun. Some of the toys I had, some of the toys I didn't have. I was the last of 5 kids. I was the youngest, so I had the benefit of having older siblings and still having like their old toys kind of being around the house and laying around. So I was exposed to some of those like kind of older sets of roller skates and stuff like that. I'm more of an electronic toy kid, so I have some electronic handheld games that I still have to this day. I still like some toys. No surprise there. I'm kind of a kid that never really wants to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid, like maybe many of us are. But what are you doing today? We'll look at those toys a little later. But we're going to do what we do here. We're going to do the BF Live other news or not so serious news. I will tackle my miserable man news history moment at the end of it. That's Bob Levy reading the news from back in the day when he was the newsman on the Miserable Men Show on Sirius Satellite Radio. We'll do that. What else are we going to do today? Of course, we're going to do some Cyke labs. We'll try to get to, I like to say, we'll try to get to just for the ladies. I have nothing. I got endless amounts of content, more than we could ever want for that. We're going to check the National Day calendar. We'll check the solar death ray guy. Maybe we'll play that You Can't Afford It game that we started. We did the first 5 items in the You Can't Afford It game. We talk about just basically things that you can't afford it, as Eddie Murphy said famously in his stand-up. So let's hang out for the next 3 hours, folks. That's how long I'm going to be around with you. So let's create a vibe together. And make way. I know as Bob winds down over there, maybe many of you will be coming over from the Levyverse. So come on, hang out with me for the next 3 hours. Let's talk about what you want to talk about. Let's do what we want to do, and let's create a vibe, folks. Now, so far, I'm the only one here. There's nobody backstage, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab my glasses after I acknowledge who's checking in on Facebook. It's Wild Bill checking in on Facebook. Come on, Wild Bill. How you doing, my friend, Wild Bill? Yeah, I saw a lot of you in the chat over there on the Levyverse, so I'd be curious about maybe we can extend that talk. We had a little toy talk here when around Christmas when we talked about the how much toys were back in the day and how much they might be in today's dollars. I even have some kind of games like that. So 3 hours, we're going to have a lot of fun. So let's do it. I grabbed the glasses, so why don't I go over to my element right here. How are you making out with the snow before I do that, folks? Because the temperature in the house just kind of reminded me of it. It's really cold where I'm at here on the East Coast of the United States. Just like I told you yesterday, I had to go out after doing like the 3-hour show. I went out there and had to do some shoveling and cleared no less than 3 cars and a few sidewalks and all the areas around it. So that is no fun. I really don't like that. Like I said, I enjoy looking at snow. Snow is beautiful as long as you're the one that doesn't have to clean it up and hump it on your back. But the snow cleaning is not done yet, folks, because after I was done, we had a couple more inches kind of blow through last night. So I'll have to get to doing some more of that, but I hope you're making out okay. My internet was kind of a little spotty earlier. Maybe there's some snow on the lines, but let's hang on, folks, and let's get in what we can get in while we can get it in. So yeah, we'll get a little snow talk in the chat. Let me know in the chat what you're doing. As I go to my element, I put my glasses on and we start BF Live off the way we always do with the BF Live opening chat family check-in for BF Live The Vibe stream show 221. Let's go, chat family check-in.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Come on, that's right. It's a Tuesday in the new year. It's afternoon. I don't know how you all feel. I feel like we're still trying to get this kind of new year going and underway, and this snow has made me feel like I'm just kind of bogged down with winter, and we're not really getting anywhere, but we're progressing kind of slowly day by day. Let me take my liftoff reel out of the back of the studio there. I hope you guys enjoyed the opening liftoff reel. I will start off the chat family check-in by letting you know that, as I do, always that my PayPal preset donate options are pinned at the top of every BF Live chat. Thank you in advance. I always enjoy the first 3 from Aunt Esther, who says, Happy Taco Tuesday, you heathens. Much love. And Hoya, you gonna? Well, I do gonna. That's right. It is a Tuesday, and it's a Taco Tuesday.
It's raining tacos.
Matter of fact, it's raining tacos here. Now Esther hits me with message number 2 and says, be sure, buzz, to always hit that mother effing like button, you fish-eyed fools. And Aunt Esther always leaves the last one for me. And we say, BF Live, let's get our vibe on today, honey boo. Oh, baby, come on, let's go. Let's get it on. Sugar. The one and only Mrs. Honeybee checks in, the actual. Hey, Mrs. Honeybee checking in, and she says good afternoon to Aunt Esther. Aunt Esther says good afternoon in return, and Hoya Ding Dong checks in. The lovely Mrs. Cyke Clyde checks in. On what is said to be a Taco Tuesday. How you doing, Ding Dong? Aunt Esther Hoya from Ding Dong. Aunt Esther Ding Dong Hoya. Chops Talk checks in. What's up, Chops? I saw Chops jump in the chat. We've had a lot of fun when Chops jumps in with us. And I know he's a busy guy. He's probably got a life and stuff like that, like many of us do. But the link is there in your Twitter, Chops, if you were to have some time to jump in today. I just put it in there last minute as the liftoff reel was going on, buddy, so you might not be aware of it. I see that currently my signal is underwater. My wife also works from home, and she was kind of having signal issues earlier. So please be patient today, folks, I guess. Hopefully. Hi, folks. Your review is important to us here on BF Live. I see that my signal is currently underwater, but we're going to press through and have fun anyway and continue with the chat family check-in. All right, let's go. Here we go. Chops Talk Hoya from Aunt Esther. Well, let's do it. Let's get it going, and maybe the signal will come back for it. Hoya, signal, come on. Get a Hoya. Get a Hoya. Get a Hoya. Let's continue with the chat family check-in. On Esther getting the love from Chops Talk. Hoya Chops Talk from Ding Dong. Chops Talk gives the love to Mrs. Cyke Clyde. Hoya Chunk Squad, my bro, checks in, and he is bricked up and already ready to go on a Tuesday. Bricked up. How you doing, Chunk? Space Nerd checks in. You get the nerd call. Come on, Signal. Thank you for checking in. I need a palate cleanser. Now, were you talking about, because I know Bob was talking about, I saw you jump in, I think, and said something about, Bob happened to be talking about, like, scum or something like that when you jumped on the show, so you need a palate cleanser, quite literally. Hoya Chunk Squad from the Space Nerd. Hey, a nerd from Chunk Squad. Space Nerds get the love from Chops Talk. On Esther shouts out our friend Chunk Squad. Hoya from Chunk Squad checking in. Space Nerd says, Chops Talk, yay, good morning. On Esther says, Space Nerd Hoya. Matt says, bones up. What's up, buddy? You get the applause going. Hey, man. Don't the days feel so much longer, Matt, when we don't have, like, our Perry in between, like, weeks, and we're like, where's our Perry been? Like, we're, like, wandering. You know, I watched some of the, what was the McDonald's one that they did last night. They do some premieres on Perry Caravel Alive. So they did the McDonald's premiere last night. So I think I'm pretty sure that's one. They've been doing premieres every night, but yeah, that was the one last night. He had all the bags outside the door and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like kind of lost when we don't have our Perry chat. Chunk is saying Esther bricked up and woo, I got the pickles going in there. You know, therefore their penises. Hoya on Esther from Space Nerd. Hoya Matt from Space Nerd. On Esther says Matt bones up and Hoya. Matt Hoya to Space Nerd. Chunk Squad says, shut up, Nightbot, you troll. Now the bots they've been getting along pretty good. The great bot wars of BF5 have kind of settled down a little bit, and basically Nightbot made the other bot, Stream Elements bot, its bitch. So let's see, Miss Esther Hoya from Matt. Guess I'm not going to Hawaii. Why is that? Come on, why are you not going to Hawaii? Ah, yes, Mitch Hedberg. That's right. They got to keep it to a low ha. That's a reference to the BF Live, the opening liftoff reel. Hope you enjoy that. Just something to play as you guys kind of make your way in here. Yes, Mitch Hedberg. That was funny. I would stay up at night and wonder where my brother was. Bobby Fran is the man. Thank you. That's why it rhymes. How you doing, Chunk? Let's have some fun today, man. Space Nerd says, morning BF Live vibe. Hoya, man, my signal will not recover. Chunk Squad is having fun with the armchair emojis, and you can too if you member up right over here on BF Live. I have two different levels for $4.99 and $9.99. Chunk Squad is having fun with these Cyke emojis, and we will get into some Cyke Labs content. Cyke always has some new great stuff. Great package that he made for Bob Levy to watch yesterday with the Win John's Job. If you didn't catch that, behind the wall, members only. Great package for that. And Chunk Cyke makes some great stuff for me too. Whoa, Space Nerd's getting ahead with all the four ladies. She's having fun, and you can only have fun with those emojis As I said, if you remember up here on BF Live, blame the parents. Learning from watching you. The buffalo emojis this Chunk Squad is having fun with. Tonight bots are being reasonable. Slurpee, slurpee, slurpee. Perry, Perry, Perry. Everybody have fun. If you're a member, only can you have fun with the emojis right here on BF Live. Chunk Squad's laughing, which is great. Sco checks in. What's up, Sco? Hoy and howdy. I can know what you mean. I really do. Yeah, good note, Skull. Thanks for joining us today. Space Nerd is enjoying all the emojis being a member, the member benefit. Space Nerd, Hoya to Skull. Chunk Squad's laughing still, which is great. Perry, Perry, Perry. Hey, Space Nerd from Skull. Don't make me pull over 102, says Space Nerd. Skull, Hoya from on Esther. Chunk Squad, brick times 3, says Skull. Brick 3. And LJ Low always checks in and says good evening no matter when he checks in. How you doing, LJ Low, on this great Tuesday? Skull, howdy on Esther. Chunk Squad says, Skull, what up, my dude? The Nightbot is doing its thing. The best evening is the mornings with LJ Low. Hope you are doing well today. Yeah. I see you two enjoying each other's company in many chats. How you guys doing today? Keep it in your pants. LJ Low, Hoya from on Esther. Josh in Tennessee hasn't checked in a minute, but he's checking in right now. Lurking and working. Did you get some snow, much snow down there, Tennessee, Josh? I understand that this Arctic blast that we are experiencing in the United States, and I know you're kind of in the swath of it. Let us know how you're dealing with the weather. Are you dealing with ice on the roads or anything down there? I hope that everybody down there in the South is safe. I see many people in the South that are just having a hard time dealing with just like kind of the frozen rain that's coming along with some of these like really drastic Arctic temperatures that they typically don't get. Hoya, Josh in Tennessee from Space Nerd. That's right. I mean, what are you grinding something today, Josh? What are you doing? Driving a truck? You clearing? What are you doing? Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Josh in Tennessee. Hoya from on Esther. Space Nerd says that was fun. Probably the best Bob stream I've seen. Wow, that's pretty high praise. Space Nerd. I will say, even for me, who's a Bob fan, and you figure I could give her, you know, when there's time, I got to break away from Bob and do my job. It was very hard to break away because it was so much fun talking about the old toys that we all grew up with and what we all remember about them and what the other people in the chat would say about their toys. So that was a lot of fun today on talking about toys on the Levyverse. The Reverend Wild Bill gets the Hoya from on Esther. Space Nerd says, growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional. Yeah, Space Nerd. I mean, I never really overthought it. I guess I just, you know, always saw myself as the kid. That's why I still have like video games. So I have my video game systems. I still have some handheld games that I'll show you. I got about 4 of them sitting here. I'll show you, I guess chronologically, I'll show you one. Now this one, if we're talking about, let's see, that's why this one is an old original handheld. These are all going to be handhelds that I'm showing you today because for the show. But this is a old OG handheld. Let me see if I can get the power come on. Yeah, there it goes. Nope. Where the battery's dead? Son of a bitch. It would work every time I picked it up anyway. Here it is. I'll put some batteries in it. But this is an old Space Invaders game, an old handheld Space Invaders game. Look at that. So I still got that from and it wasn't about like trying to be a kid or anything. It just is one of those things that kind of always stayed around. So I wonder why it ain't coming on right now, because typically I just walk up to these and play them. And I got to do the old turn the battery trick in, huh? Y'all guys do that trick where you turn the batteries around? That's the more you know from BF. Sometimes you can turn them around or just roll them around in your hand, get them a little warm again, and get a little charge out of them. But yeah, so these are my games. So we can kind of talk about like our generation of games because some of them overlap, but some of them didn't. Wow, it won't come on now. That's unfortunate and embarrassing. Okay, well, there you go. On to the next thing. Let's see. Ding Dong Nerd getting the love. Space Nerd giving Ding Dong the love, Mrs. Cyke Clyde. Space Nerd says, if you want a movie to not think, watch Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. That's a lot of fun. A lot of fun movie. Those early Eddie Murphy movies were, they're very fun. The Reverend Wild Bill checks in with a big message and says, oh boy, Tom Gully went off the deep end and blocked me from everything, including his private page. And that was after he called me a dipshit on a live stream on the Tom Gully Show live. I guess it's official, Reverend Wild Bill, that Tom Gully has gone full scorched earth on everyone. That's crazy, man. I did not know that. Chops Talk's getting the love to Wild Bill. Gano from Space Nerd. The Reverend Wild Bill, he's a pussy. On Esther, getting the Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Chops talk Hoya. Yeah, I don't see. My mother always taught me that you attract more bees with honey, right? So I don't understand this whole methodology of blocking people that have a different opinion than his, or now, yeah, just blocking. It's crazy. Chops talk Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Skull says, just like Perry, no snow for me.
Shut the fuck up.
That's Skull talking shit about you. The lovely Tiff checks in with 3 Fs. And she gives lots of love for our friend Chops. He has the link if he has time to jump in. Space Nerd, Chops talk, you got snow. Let's see what he says. Space Nerd, exactly from the Reverend Wild Bill. Queen Tiff gets the acknowledgement from Space Nerd. Here, our queens are all coming in because here comes our next queen coming in today. It is Stacey Allen checking in.
My cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
Greetings from Atlanta. It's 38 and cold. So that's what I was talking about, Reverend Wild Bill. So you're down south. That's almost as south as you can go. Atlanta, Georgia. It's deep south for sure. And I understand you guys are experiencing maybe some weather that you don't normally experience, like frozen rains and things of this nature. You understand? Nerd gets the shout out love. From LJ Lowe. On Esther gets the love from LJ Lowe as well. Space Nerd, tacos sound good. Let's see, what are we talking about here? We're talking about, what's we're talking about? Space Nerd says, I'm marinating some flank steak, or how did Sal say it? Or how did KC say it? He couldn't say marinating, right? He would say seriating or marinating. Some flank steak, good street tacos. Street tacos, that sounds like my first girlfriend. Hey-o. Street Taco, how you doing? On Esther, Stacey Allen, Hoya. Space Nerd says, Stacey Allen, hello, lovely. Tiff with 3 Fs is getting the love from On Esther. Tiff with 3 Fs getting the love from Chops Talk. Hoya from the Space Nerd. Chops Talk says, at Space Nerd, not this year, I've heard this is the first year they haven't gotten snow. So no snow for Chops yet. I probably cleaned up in excess of 6 inches, or maybe it's only 3 inches with my rice roller, but about 6 inches of snow I cleaned up off of many cars and sidewalks and everything yesterday, and I'd say another inch or two fell on top of it right as I started putting my shovels away last night. So that's always fun. LOL Chops, just for you. Hey, what's up from Mississippi? Go get Jake Huston checking in from Mississippi. How you doing today on this Tuesday? Jake, I almost said Wednesday. What's up, Jake?
What's up, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
Fade. All right. Any Corbin clips? I don't have no internet shite planned today, but I do have a couple Corbin clips. Maybe we can have some fun with that. Pecan checks in and says, Goonie Goo Goo, you begonias. What's up, my begonia? And to you, I return a hearty Goonie Goo Goo back to you, Pecan. How you doing on this Tuesday? Space Nerd says, I turned on Bob talking about spraying cum, LOL. Yeah. Oh, so Bob was talking about, I think he was talking about the Slinky at the time. And he said, yeah, you got cum on it, you can get it, can stick to your hands real good or something. You know us guys, we always got to like sexualize or make stuff gross, even if it doesn't have to be. On Esther, giving the love to Jake Hudson by saying Hoya. Pecan is getting love from Space Nerd. I need that Perry fix. I know, Matt. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, Matt. You're feeling exactly the way I am, bro. Like, we get these premieres, and I tune them in, and I had some fun talking to Testicle Tiger, and I see you backstage, and a few people in the chat. But it isn't quite the same, is it, when it's not a brand new live one, when you're really getting those live hits in, Matt? It's like we're missing our family, and something is missing. But we'll get back to it soon. Maybe, I always like to get around a lot of different stuff. Maybe we'll have to go on Twitter and X and just see what's kind of on there to kind of get a little fix in and kind of relive all the stuff that happened when Tony Hawk was over there. So much crazy shit. Nerd is getting the love from P. Cunt. Esther giving love to P. Cunt. And Auntie's getting the love from Pecan. Well, before I continue on with more of the opening chat family check-in, I got the bro you know backstage. He's my friend. He's your friend. He's Bobby Nick.
Hello.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Not too much. Not too much. Just thought I'd come chill with you today.
I appreciate it, man. You know, I always appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, man. I saw you guys. I peeked in a little bit when you were doing your lounge show, Alpha Lounge. What was it called? I was sorry if I go.
The Lunatic Lounge. Yeah, I did notice a PayPal donation from you as well. So
I wasn't necessarily trying to pry that out of you, but okay. Well, I've learned a long time ago, if you give because you want to give or whatever, and if you hear about it, you do, and if you don't, you don't. So, but I'll take that at you. Nah, buddy, that's cool, man. I saw you were doing your show, and I saw your link up, and I said, hell yeah, I'll hook a brother up. So, do you have fun doing your show last night?
Oh yeah, we had Joey C on.
Did you?
And yeah, he says he's suing. He says he's gonna try and sue Melton for his little super tip system there.
Well, I don't know about this small community, but I do caution against anybody that might use that super tip system. I think the jury is out on some of this, Bobby Nick, and I think I think some of these celebrities might actually get some traction on some lawsuits if the right mix of AI being done in an untoward way and making the person look bad or something, buddy.
Yeah, well, we were discussing it, and they are making money off of every single chat, and every single chat is an AI that's formed by whoever is typing in whatever.
Right.
So,
and what's it? Mama June said
might,
something originally, right?
Yeah. So he might have a case, and he says there's a few others that want to go in on this too. So you never know. They might have something.
That one you never know. Like I said, I do believe that the literal jury, the jury is still kind of out on that whole thing. Whether it's good or not.
This is a territory. This is a road we have not been down yet. So this is all fresh and new, and I think a lot of judges are going to have a lot of decisions to make in the next few years.
I agree. Did you happen to notice the message that we get being on YouTube that you have to whether you want to consent to our online content on YouTube being used to train an AI machine?
Yeah, I did see that, and I was like,
no. So what was your choice, buddy? Did you make a choice? If you choose not to decide,
I said
you
no.
still have made a choice, really?
Yeah, I said no.
I think I said no too, buddy. Yeah, I'm like. Yeah, because I just like not knowing a whole lot about it, or how they're going to like maybe use or misuse my content.
Exactly.
I like to think I'm original, and I don't just want to be something like thrown in a machine or whatever.
Yeah. Also, I don't want to opt in for a whole bunch of people either, because I got a whole bunch of people on my channel.
Yeah.
So I like AI, but there's plenty of other people than my stupid show that they can train AI with.
Let's see. What do we got? Auntie getting the love from Pecan. I think that's where we left off. Space Nerd says, BF the Vibe, how do you feel about your game tonight? If you're talking about the Ravens, that's the only game I have coming up that I'm thinking of, and that's coming up Saturday. So that'll be Saturday. I'm looking forward to it. Always want my Ravens to do good. Gano from Pecan. Dream Man says, Hoya blurry BF. Yeah, Bob. I was just like, right as the show started, I noticed that my wife was talking on her. She works from home as well. And typically on most days, we don't have any problems. But today, she was like turning her camera off just so she could get her audio to work effectively, because maybe we're having some signal slowdowning. We still got the snow going on here, buddy.
Right. We have the most minuscule amount of snow dropping right now. I don't think I've seen like just these such tiny flakes just drop from the sky right now. It's just, they're so tiny, and it's crazy.
Just like a little frozen mist or something. Yeah, so I had to go out and do that shovel up that snow yesterday, Bob. And I gotta say, it makes you body sore, brother. Like when I come in the house, I'm just I'm just like cooked. Just cooked, bro. Yeah.
Right.
So, and then I don't think I'm out of the woods yet, buddy. We got a little bit after I came back in. Some of it will brush off a little easier. Than, like I said, I probably got a couple 5-6 inches of snow out there easy yesterday. And it got a little heavy at times too.
Well, I know Stormy. She was on Wendy's show yesterday, and she was saying that her power is out because trees are going down and getting on the power lines and everything. So she's like in a hotel right now.
Oh, I didn't know it was that bad, Bob, but I did see it. I quickly went by a message in the No Filter where it said that yesterday that I currently don't have power or anything, and if I'm talking to you on the phone or whatever, I know she was living off of her phone as far as like social media and stuff, but I didn't know that it got to the extreme of them being at a hotel. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. Shout out Stormy and family, man. I hope you guys are okay, Robert and all the family. I hope you guys are okay. Get through that. Wow, she's had a couple. Like even in the summer, she gets like weird weather.
I know,
and it knocks out her power for days at a time, right?
Yeah, she has no luck with that shit.
No, she really doesn't. Wow. Well, we wish them all the best. On Esther
Things
getting
knocking out her internet, things knocking out her power.
everything. She had trees falling on her pool and all of her house and everything.
Jesus.
Josh in Tennessee, who's kind of very south here in the United States of America, we are expecting some snow Friday. None yet except for the higher elevations. Thanks, Josh, because I'm curious, like with you in Tennessee and Wild Bill in Atlanta, like how really low is this going to go, Bob? It can get tricky for some of these southern states here because many of them don't even have like road salt or proper plows to clear some of the stuff, is what I understand, buddy.
I think that is a big problem. Like, we get 6 months of winter, right? It's a bad.
You're built for it.
Yeah, like I got ice melt in my fucking house just for the sidewalks. You have to have this shit around all the time. And shovels and everything, and
I imagine it's got to be a cottage
town
industry.
Has it. Yeah, exactly. It really is like. If you work for the town during wintertime, you're going to be making some decent cash.
Do you also find that there are many entrepreneurs that are clearing snow, like your people with pickup trucks? And what about people like doing walks, Bob? That used to be something I did when I was a kid.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. It's that you don't see it as much anymore. But I know when I was a kid, we'd always do that. We take the shovel, we go around,
hell yeah,
door to door, saying, "Hey, we'll clear your snow for $5." You get that here once in a while, once in a blue moon.
Bro, I felt
like not as many.
You're right. There's not as many. Really, don't see kids out doing it, or nobody's knocking on the door and bothering me. But man, as soon as that snow stopped, boy, my ass was out there, Bob, and I felt like a pimp. I had that little wad when I was a kid, boy. You felt like a high roller back in the day, didn't you?
Yeah, man. Snow fell, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, I'll give you $5 to do my."
Yeah,
my sidewalks.
You love that. I love having that control and that control of your destiny and feeling like I can go to that next house and I can just make some more money. It was great.
Exactly.
Man. It was great.
It was awesome.
Well, Josh in Tennessee, who's down south, lets us know I'm still running an excavator, grinding trees on a new gas line development. Oh shit! Well, come on, man. Wow, there you go do your thing. That's a hard-working guy out there. Whoop, whoop, says Juggalette Jen, checks in on a Tuesday. That's right, Space Nerd. Let's see, On Esther says, hey to Juggalette Jen. Whoop, whoop. Pecan shouts out Juggalette Jen, as well as Josh. Space Nerd says, this is the new one, BF Live, the vibe. Let's see. Well, why is he an asshole? I lost context of that. That's crazy, Reverend Wild Bill. Let's see. He's the worst boomer juggle. Oh, we're talking about Tom Gully, must be. Wait a minute. Because I think Wild Bill said he is now blocked Bobby Nick.
No.
Yes, he just said it in my chat earlier, bro. Like he's going. Sounds like Gully's going scorched earth. Is blocking everyone, the entire world.
What the fuck?
I don't know how you build a show or a following that way, but whatever floats your boat.
Well, that's why he's only got like 8, maybe 6 to 8 viewers. He's blocking everybody. Nobody wants to go over there.
Right. If I had that, I got my viewers. I'm lucky to have 25 here and 2 on Facebook. Come on, get some more people on here. I got plenty of room and chairs.
Come on, motherfuckers.
Tiff with the 3 Fs is an OG. My God, yes. Ever since we've kind of been in this just as chat family, hanging around in the Shuli network, Tiff has been around, and she might have been around before that, but that's my experience with Tiff. Stacey Allen says, see you on the other side of my workout. I'll be back in time for the ladies emoji. Workout. She's going to get all, she's going to go get all sweaty, and then she's going to come back and get all sweaty. We'll see you soon. The Reverend Wild Bill says, I have known Tom for 6 years and had many private FaceTimes with him and even called me a friend at one time. That's what Bill's saying. And now he's blocked him, Bob.
That's crazy.
So it shows you the extent. You don't have to talk bad about him. Just you show these examples, and people will say, like you just did. That's crazy. Pump it hard, pump and curl, pump it hard. Yes, Stacey, you have to pump. You have to pump. I am Hans and Bobby Nick is Franz, and we are here to pump you up.
You up.
Oh yeah, Jen from the Ding Dong. Georgia had no problems so far, says the Reverend Wild Bill. Space Nerds laughing at something I said, which is a great thing. Stacey Allen getting the cherry pie love from Pecan. Ding Dong is getting the Mrs. Cyke Clyde, getting the shout out from Reverend Wild Bill. Ding Dong, Cyke said it was snowing. Ooh. Snow gets old quick, Chops. Yeah, Tiff. Like I said, I don't mind if all I had to do was sit in the house, Tiff, and just watch it melt or just look at the beauty of it. I'm down with the snow. But when you know that you're the one that's got to go hump it, Bobby Nick, it ain't so damn purty in your mind.
Yeah, right.
Not as purty in my mind. Hoya from Cyke Clyde checking in, the twisted mind and the hard-working Cyke Clyde, making all the best packages for the Levy-verse. Shout out Cyke Clyde. And I bet you were involved with the whole toy thing today, I'm guessing. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Jake is in Mississippi. Ding Dong said it started last night with the snow. The morning drive was pretty sketchy. Hoya to Cyke Clyde from Space Nerd. The Reverend Wild Bill gets acknowledgement from Pete Cunt. Hoya Nerd from Cyke Clyde. Space Nerd Spider-Man. Be a fly the bat. Hey, Bob, did you catch any of Bob Levy's show this morning about the toys?
I did not. I didn't catch 1 second of it. What happened with toys?
A lot of fun, man. Bob really pulled off a good one, buddy. And I really want to know what you think about it, because you and I, we kind of not only bonded over our love of Shuley and podcasts, but we really always would follow Bob around to any show he did, right?
Right, yeah. 100%.
And so we're pretty good, decent Bob heads. Maybe not as big as Cyke Clyde, who digitally kept all that stuff, but we are pretty good Bob heads just the same. And so, he was talking about, he did a toy show this morning about all the great toys like he kind of grew up with, and it kind of blended it up into the late 60s to the early 70s, and maybe crept up into the 80s just a little bit, buddy. Yeah, man.
Really? Wow.
It was fun. It was really fun. Great comments in there, and a lot of great interaction and reaction from Bob and the crew, man. It was a lot of fun. And so I said, I got some of my handhelds here, Bobby Nick. I said I was more of a handheld video game guy. That's kind of how I grew up, right?
Right.
I showed, I think right before you came on, even though I pick up, every time I pick this up, it's like old handheld Space Invaders. And
Boom.
All right,
there you go.
That. That's my toy, so... I'm a Toys R Us kid. All right, I'll go back to this. Is one of my deepest cuts too. Remember this one? That's the old Merlin I got. Look at that.
Ah, right on.
Look, check it out. This motherfucker still works.
Holy shit!
Still works. Goddamn it! Come on. There you go. That's cool. So yeah, so I figured I would like carry on the conversation. I'm like, I got me some toys still, Bobby. Nick, they just kind of they made it through with me. They made it through the battle with me.
I don't have any of my stuff, but I do remember. One of my favorite things was this tabletop Galaga that I used to play all the time, man. Holy shit.
All right.
It had the joysticks and everything.
I didn't have Galaga, but my mom got me the tabletop version of Pac-Man that had the little red dots in it.
I had that one too, I think. I'm pretty sure I did.
My entire family played that so much, we wore that mofo out by
right.
It had wear marks where the stick goes, because any time that somebody wasn't on it, somebody else was on it. So that one broke a while ago. That's part of the past. But I still have this, buddy. Look at this. This is Donkey Kong Jr.
No shit.
Donkey Kong Jr. handheld, bro.
Holy fuck.
Still works. That still works.
That is crazy.
So there you go. So that kind of made it. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for that one. That kind of made it. So I got that one still. There you go. That's cool. So yeah, man, he really made it fun, and he kind of made me think about my toys. It was a lot of fun. And we talked about toys on here a little bit around Christmas when we were doing that pricing thing. Let's see.
Yeah.
Cyke Clyde gets the love from Pecan. Pecan, Aguni Goo Goo from the Reverend Wild Bill. Cyke Emoji, and Hoya from On Esther. There's Turkey Threads Link running for Bob Levy. Booby from Dream Man checking in. It's Bob Square right here. You're watching the Bobby Squared show. Bob times two. What's better than one Bob? Two Bobs. How you doing, Dream Man? Bones up. Bobby Nick, you're getting the acknowledgement from Pecan, buddy.
Pecan.
You have a fun pecan. Bobby Nick with the Canadian flags. Hoya from On Esther.
Hoya On Esther.
Bobby Nick HIGH from the Reverend Wild Bill.
All right. Good to see you, man.
Mrs. Honeybee. Kai asked Gully how he was doing and got banned on his show.
Wow.
No reason other than that. Not sure what that guy's problem is. Kai thought he was a friend before that. I really feel bad about this because, I didn't get into any of this. And I mean, I don't want to feel like I contributed this to some. I feel a little, I don't know, Bob. It feels weird because I don't like the guy. I don't know. He's kind of doing it to himself, but it's just kind of weird. But he's like abandoning all these supposedly friends and everything.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
It's very. I feel bad for the people that it's happening to. It's very weird. That's unfortunate.
I mean, it wasn't even a month ago that I seen I heard Reverend Wild Bill on there. He was over the phone, and he was like talking with him for like an hour or something.
Yeah, and Terry Nee checked in
right on his show.
And I know Terry Nee is a fan of his or a friend, kind of a podcast friend of his. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't understand how any of this adds up to continuing to building consistency or doing your show and developing a following or anything. I don't know. It's like, to me, if you're doing this, you're just putting a bomb in everything and you're going to be on, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why? FJC says Space Nerd. Joey Crybaby. So that's what you had him on last night, you said?
Yeah. He was on for I think it was like an hour and a half or something.
Really? He's been making the rounds. I think I saw him in the chat on the Levyverse today, and he's been coming around in some of the chats more. So let's see. Joey can't afford to sue anybody. Now, Dream Man, see, I know you're a Perry fan. This is just like Perry too, Bobby Nick. He's talking about anytime I'm going to sue the world.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, you do. You say you're going to sue everybody all the time. You're like, yeah, you need money to sue people, right? You need money.
It does cost money.
So let's see. I'm gonna have to do like a legal segment here on BF Live. I'm gonna do like the legal talk on BF Live, and I'm gonna cover the Ray lawsuit. I'm copywriting this idea right now, doing the Ray thing, and I'm doing all court cases. We're gonna do court TV right here on BF Live.
Hell yeah.
We'll do the Joey case. We'll cover it all. But maybe we'll blend into the Ricada case. Why not? Everybody talks about the Aaron case. Wow, it's three. So, right, you got the legal issues with Aaron and them, and then you got Joey threatening to sue and Ray DeVito. Wow. Is this what people got into podcasting for?
I don't know. But
it's crazy. This probably wouldn't have happened without if people just did like talk shows and regular stuff. But I think it's the constant grinding, Bobby Nick. There's all this grinding. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I know you know what I do. I like Pecan checked in with 1 BF Live gifted membership. Thanks, man.
Boom.
I see my signal is going under a little bit. Thank you, Pecan.
Little bit.
Let's see who called that. Hoya, Mrs. Honeybee. I don't understand it. That's weird. Look who called it. Juggle Legend.
All right.
How about that? She turned on gifted memberships. She's always talking it, and now she caught one. The man can't afford a car. He's not going to afford a lawsuit. You make a very good point. Unless Vince wants to end with him. Unless Vince is involved with this, Bob. What do you think about that scenario?
You never know.
They seem like a likely. They seem like a likely pair because Vince would treat him like an Eric or something, like something that he can display, and what everybody's trying to do with Joey,
Yeah.
Trying to make content out of him or with him. So I could definitely see, much like he did with Stuttering John, you get into a situation and you offer legal advice or offer to be his lawyer as a kind of in with him. Let's see. Does he still have his feet, Dream Man? Thank you. There you go. You called it Juggalette Jen. You can thank the one and only Pecan. You know what, Juggalette Jen? I think a nice way to thank Pecan, what he understands, if you say Goonie Goo, he would understand. Mrs. Honeybee getting the love from Pecan. Hoya Space Nerd from Mrs. Honeybee. Dream Man bums up. Dream Man says, Space Nerd, the sugars took his tootsie. They got the sugar foot. Hi, this is Wilford Brimley. You got the sugar foot. This is all from Sugarfoot. It's your name, Joy C. Ha, Mrs. Honeybee says Hoya to Pecan. There's my link bot running. You're very welcome, Juggalette Jen from Pecan. That's chat family. That's chat family.
There you go. Boom.
That's chat family. Let's see. Joey C versus Melton feels like a fair fight. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Right. Yeah. I mean, Melton has, for whatever I can say about him, he has much on-air skill and prowess and many connections and friends and things of this nature. So yeah, that doesn't seem like a fair one there, Tiff. But Yeah, that'd be interesting, and I'd be curious. I believe Bob, whether it happens in our realm or probably going to have maybe in the outside realm. I do believe that one of those AI suits is going to happen about these voice likenesses being done.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to see that.
Yeah,
It's probably
for sure.
I definitely think we're going to see that. Chunk is bricked up saying good morning, bud, from Dream Man. Chunk says juggle legend, whoop whoop. Space Nerd says Dream Man, that one looks like it will explode. He will lose one or both. He's clear. He's not interested in his own health. Whoop. Juggle legend says what up to Chunk. Chunk Squad is getting the love from Peacunt. Space Nerd, it's like a skin tight clown shoe. It sure is, man. That foot is crazy. Is it still bad, Bob? Did he give you anybody got a foot update recently?
You know what? I haven't heard anything about his feet lately.
Wow. Let's see. Whoa, Chunk is saying, whoa, whoop, whoop, says the Red Wild Bill. So grody, Dream Man from Space Nerd. Peacunt, men holding hands, and smoking them cigarettes from Chunk Squad. Like you could pop it, Dream Man, talking about them feet. The Red Wild Bill gets the thumbs up from Chunk Squad. Think Matrix, says Wild Bill. Dream Man's laughing, which is good. The Ravens, Saturday, yes. Who is playing tonight? Tonight is Tuesday, so I don't think that anybody's really playing tonight. The Red Wild Bill getting love to Chunk Squad. Was Joey C's image or voice used in the super tip thing, Bobby Nick?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, him and his wife.
So I guess the first argument will be, was it a raw actual track or just a lift, or was it derived from feeding it into an AI computer? That might have some effect over the
I mean, Bob Levy's in there too, but it definitely is some kind of AI of their actual voice. Like people can literally put in whatever they want, type in whatever they want, and the AI will say it.
Yeah, that's what I understand. That's how it works and all. But yeah, as far as I'm trying to figure out who's going to be at fault here. Is it going to be like a simple copyright thing, and probably like you said, the AI just it can do it itself. It only needs a couple words, right?
Right. Yeah. But it sounds like Joey, So I don't know. Like a judge would have to make a decision on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you can argue parody and stuff like that, but I think this is definitely going further,
Yeah, like I said, I think you have a better chance, like, if you keep it tight in our universe. Although, and then as far as Space Nerd says, Chunk Squad, is it really sue worthy? This is what this is what you notice the pattern that we've come to, Space Nerd, is that when someone gets pushed into the corner intellectually, as far as not being able to talk their way out of it or being funnier than the next person out of it, and they get one-upped, they're turning to lawsuits, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I don't think comedy was ever supposed to be. The last joke was supposed to be a lawsuit. I don't think that's supposed to be it.
Well, and another thing is that people are putting in like horrible things.
Yes, and that's another reason why Tom B will not allow certain voices to be used. And he made that argument on his show on Perry Caravello's that there's certain things that like Tony Hawk would never say, and so he doesn't want outlandish things that he would never say kind of being put in someone's mouth and taken too far out of the character. So we are definitely in the infancy of all of this as far as figuring out how far we want to go with it and manipulate it and use it, and then who's getting paid for it and all that stuff. I think we're just like we're just scratching the surface of all of this.
Mm-hmm.
I think Lou has been getting into Joey's head. He's been becoming more extreme lately. Got any opinion about that, Bob?
I mean, they spend a lot of time together, so I'm sure they're getting into each other's heads.
Well, it's so funny, they always have this tight loyalty. Like I would have thought for a time that there was no way you were going to get anyone in between Joey C and Kahuna, and then now they're not even together no more.
No, like
I thought they were kindred spirits. I thought they had a good connection, but these good connections are short lived on some of these podcasts. Bob, once somebody says something out of the way or something, right?
Well, I think when you get two very opinionated, strong alpha males together, that might not be a good thing, especially on these shows.
That's why I can't have you on here, Bob, no more. So I can't have you on no more.
Gotta go. I just gotta go.
Chunk Squad says, I was wondering if people were going to get upset like Tiffany Haddish in Perry's chat or Jeff Ross. And see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Chunk. I think it's going to come down to the wrong thing being put in their mouths, being said on their behalf, and it's going to be broached like slander or something. And I think one of these, it won't take much for one of these stars to get like a bone up their ass about it and kind of want to sue over it, Bob. I don't think it'll take much at all, especially if they're desperate for money or attention. They want to set a precedent. Sure. But yeah, and that Tiffany Haddish one is very good. The Jeff Ross one's very good, but that Tiffany Haddish one, oh my God, that sounds just like her. Lou and Joey are the master and the blaster. I don't know what's fun. It's like it's like the delusions of grandeur show. I just know the constantly the pumping of the egos and the fighting and everything. It's just so funny. It seems exhausting to me. Space Nerd, yeah, I don't know. Chunk Squad, it's dumb to talk about the loot suits. Whoa, here comes Schnee checking in.
Schnee.
How you be, Schnee? What's good on a Tuesday, buddy? Good morning, ladies and fricks. Schnee says, what's poppin', Space Nerd? Hoy up, Schnee from Space Nerd. Ellis J. Hudson says, it's 36 here in Mississippi. Oh, my God, Jake. I know that's cold down there for them Southerns, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, damn. I don't know. Well,
he's used to have more of them, probably in the 50s in the winter there, probably there, Ellis J. Hudson, right? The Red Bill does say it's all about location, with many things, including snow. Oh, yeah, it's totally dumb, but I just was wondering if it would actually go through. I think a lot of this has to be settled in the court yet. Schnee getting the shout-out love from Pecan. Schnee gets the Hoya from Aunt Esther. Georgia is doing ice storm, the Reverend Wild Bill says, that will lock Atlanta down for a week of nothing but ice, baby. Schnee is shouting out our friend Pecan with the peace sign. Dream Man says, Chunk Squad, I sincerely doubt he'll go through with it. Yeah, so I don't doubt that there might be a little bit of a legal leg to stand on, but I do doubt the other end of it, Bobby Nick, that unless he has a lawyer who's going to take this on for free, he doesn't have the money to pursue this.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't believe he has it. It takes money to sue people. Oh, yeah, he was just talking, and that's what I was wondering. The kids are playing snow removal simulator instead. Yeah. LJ Lowe got him trained up good. Yeah, that's what you do. It would probably be the worst financial decision he's ever made. But then again, it's Joey C, says Dream Man. Kids are too lazy and want to stay on video games. Yeah, Reverend Wild Bill. Yeah, that's kind of a pipe dream.
Yeah.
Because I know my sister was saying yesterday something about we should get people. I'm like, I hadn't seen any kids around. I wonder who the first person will be to actually go through with one of the lawsuits. They are. It's like $100,000 to sue someone, says Chunk Squad. LJ Lowe getting the shout out low from Pecan. Tom Gully sucks, says Chunk Squad. Pecan, my dude from LJ Lowe. FTG says Dream Man. Froggy checks in. What's good, Froggy? A friend hang out. See you. Yes.
Bobby Friend, I'm going to tell you something. Remember a few months ago when it was announced that those music AI companies were going to be sued by the big record companies?
Yes.
Well, now I go to like remember how I used to be able to create some pretty realistic AI that sounded a lot like AC/DC.
Udio? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, with the Udio, yeah.
Udio, or whatever saying it,
I can't do it. No matter how much I try, I can't do it anymore. So I think they are kind of taking out the things that will get them in trouble.
So they've probably been approached quietly by record companies or whatever, or they've thrown it out there and said, hey, you might want to remove this or we might take legal action. And so, because I don't know. It's been so long since I played one of them, Bob, but yeah, you were like making them left and right for a while. And they sound like, I knew you were in your glory because they sound like AC/DC songs, bro.
Yeah, they really did sound a lot like AC/DC. Like,
I do remember talking about them. Right.
Yeah.
That's all it took. Somebody said, man, that sounds too good. And then some lawyer, somebody said, well, wait a minute. Something had to teach that computer to get that close. And there you go.
Exactly.
And that's where we're at. I'm the biggest Tom Gully fan. He's just shouting, laughing. Bobby Nick, Tom called me a dipshit last night, says the Red Wild Bill on the show, and then blocked me.
What the fuck?
So that's Kai. I mean, that's everybody. This isn't just like select people or anything. Wait a minute. Are you guys talking about me? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Your ego wouldn't allow you to come on here with a plain tee. We already know you got the famous Tom Gully Show logo. Tom Gully is what psoriasis would look like as a person. The egg is getting the Hoya. Yeah, and I wanted to say about the Froggy the Egg is that I've kind of hang out with him as much or more in the Sex Squatch chat as I do here on my own chat on BF Live. Dream Man is getting the laugh and the love. What up, Froggy Frog from Juggler Jim? Peacunt. Tom Gully is a scholar, says Froggy. Just ask him. Kai was also banned by Tom Gully. So that's Kai and the Reverend Wild Bill.
Yeah,
You know, that's kind of your demographic, if I'm not mistaken. You know, you don't want to be banning some guys that may be closer to your age and point of understanding. Seems so very weird. Froggy's getting the love from Pete Gunn. Froggy says, Juggler Jen, I'm listening to the great Malenko. Tom Gully getting the laugh from Dreamman. Tom Gully's also getting the laughs from Pete Gunn. Just because I enjoy sucking dudes off, I'm mad because I don't get enough dick. Now I understand a little bit. Now I understand a little bit. Yes, that's right. The Reverend Wild Bill said, and here is the host of the Tom Gully Show himself. No, that's not him, buddy. He would have his logo up in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Peacunt, I'm the egg. I guess we're in the middle of talking about it, and the talk is what the talk is. So I didn't like set up the talk like this, but since we're going along with it, I do a show here. So let's do a little video file, and then let's go to this folder right here, and then let's type in the letter, the T, and then the O, and then the M, and then you get this video that people seem to like.
Hey, what you get when you dump an ashtray to a bag of shit?
Oh, AI, Bobby, Nick. See, we're talking about AI and Tom Gully, and I got this.
There you go.
Might as well turn gay. Smell the butt sex. Tom Gully. Ew, what's that smell? He's gross. Who's this creep?
I am Tom.
What the hell? Watch out, here he comes. Breathe like a dead body. Brown teeth. How does that even happen? Black gums. Does he just not care? EW, I just smelled his breath. Ew, get this piece of shit away from me.
Jeez, holy shit. That's AI.
That's great.
That's what you get when these people in this community get a hold of them, some AI.
Right.
Rob Taker checks in. Oh, the big Tom Gully fan, right? Uncle Jack fan as well. And he says, I'm getting 1 to 4 inches a day until next Monday. Yeah, but how much is it going to snow? That's what I want to know. Hi-oh. I see what I did there.
We know about the dick. We know about the dick, but what about the stuff?
Space Nerd says, I learned to drive in the snow. So when it snows here, it's okay. It's the other people I worry about. And that is the case more often than not, Space Nerd, is that even if you do your best, you can't stop those randos that are out there and might slide into you any old way. Bob, I guess accidents happen anywhere, and you're certainly always slippery where you're at. Do you find that most people have kind of figured out how to drive up here where you're at, or is it still kind of a common thing?
It's more common when there's fresh snow on the ground.
Interesting.
It gets packed down quite a bit, but yeah, a common thing here is to put, big sandbags on the back of your.
Oh yeah, for weighing it down, a little extra weight.
Yeah, weigh your car down.
Yeah.
Get those snow tires.
But I always say ice is ice.
4-wheel drive. So yeah, most people are prepared because they know it's going to be a full battle for the whole.
This Tom Gully says, you banned Reverend Wild Bill. Not heard you did. It says, well then you're banned. No, you misunderstood. Okay, the egg. I am the walrus. Goonie goo goo. Goo 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 goo. I block you. You're banned. Block you. Tom Gully, I love you. Block, delete, ignore. Now I come up. This is some Jake energy right here. That's some Jake Huston energy in that one right there.
100%. Yeah.
Rob Taker getting the love from Peacunt. Froggy the Egg says, Tom Gully, I love you, man. Tom Gully wears his underwear backwards. Tom Gully says, Froggy, you're blocked. Because he said he liked Tom Gully, so you're blocked. Toys from the 1600s. with Bob Levy. He had the roller skates, Bobby Nick, that used to be adjustable with the key that you would like strap on any tennis shoe, the metal ones with metal wheels.
Right.
That's an old Bob Levy thing. Like I'm the last of 5 brothers and sisters, so those were around when I was a kid, and I'd fuck around with them, but they were never my jam. But yeah, they had them metal wheels, and you would just slide them and fit them to the size of your foot. They were on there today.
Oh.
So yeah, he went back when he went slinky roller skates. Hey, Pete Cunt from Rob Taker checking in. Tom Gully, I love you though. You're J Lo, you're banned too. If you sit, there's a pattern here. If you say you love Tom Gully, you might get banned. Rob Taker, yes, the old wooden dildos. Wow, what show did you watch? Tom Gully's getting the big ups from Matt. On Esther's getting the love from our friend Schnee. Matt bones up. Tom Gully says, I've been busy cruising for fellas. Is that so? Okay. I was wondering.
Hello, Frisco.
P Cunt bones up from Matt. Tom Gully, you want my rear, says the frog. Schnee checks in and says, I recently got a job offer from a conservation job on a 9-month contract, but my heart is set on a cruise line as a bartender. You want to be Isaac from the old Love Boat show?
Oh.
I do want to take both, but I know I can take one. Any advice? I do want to take both, but I know I can only take one. Any advice? So let's see. Conservation job on that's 9 months. Okay, then you got your one thing. There's your lifespan of that one. It's only going to last 9 months. But my heart is set on a cruise line as a bartender. I don't know. I would go watch some episodes of the old show called Love Boat, and the guy Isaac, he might train you up real good, and maybe go to Barbados or something where they go to Bahamas where they run those boats out of, and I'm sure they would take you. There you go.
Oh.
But if you're a traveler, you can see the world, right? If you don't mind being bound on the boat all the time, you get the benefit of seeing the world, and it'll last longer than 9 months. So I would have to say over the two, the bartender sounds the most exotic and the most, I would do the bartender thing because you travel around the world. You can go and play on the Lido deck or whatever when you're not doing nothing. They got a buffet all the time. I understand that the entertainers or the people that work there get like one little tiny cabin to themselves. So you got a little place to stay. I'm going to say the cruise for you. There you go. Tom Gully, can I be a guest on your show, says P. Cunt. Juggler Jen says, I used to adore Tom Gully until he was an asshole to me in DMs. Well, what do you think? You're the only one, Juggler Jen? She thinks she's the only one. See? Space Nerd agrees, Schnee. Bartender, ship, women. Space Nerd agrees. Big Boss checks in and says, don't block me at Tom Gully. I can't handle it. How you doing, Tom Gully? Tom Gully has a message for everyone. Everyone is banned from my show. Not, but though, but all are welcome too, but there you go. That's a little confusing that everybody's banned, but come watch me.
Well, they're not banned from his butt. So
now I see somebody's trying to get banned because Rob Taker comes and says, I'm starting to like Gully. Well, and that's the fun thing now, Bobby Nick, when they have Uncle Jack or Granny or anybody, basically anybody. They were doing it yesterday when Kahuna was on there saying, can we get Tom Gully back on the show now? People doing that shit. So let's see. At Schnee, cruises definitely destroy and pollute the ocean like crazy. Where is Donkey Kong? And then he was in Bob's chat earlier. I know that he's always been a busy working guy.
Yeah.
He's always like cutting off some buds or doing something. Tom Gully was the original xenomorph in the Aliens. The Egg Froggy says, Rob Taker, I love Tom Gully. You're just definitely trying to get blocked. Here's another guy trying to get blocked. Definitely not boomers, they're brats. How you doing? What, the game? You talking about the toys, man? Terry Nee, I saw you in the chat, buddy, having fun. Wasn't that was a lot? That was a real fun episode for Bob Levy this morning, talking about all of those great toys. Terry Nee. Tiff,
happy birthday, Terry Nee.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. I didn't mean to make you fit that. I know you had to squeeze it in there before I went running my mouth again. Happy birthday, Terry Nee.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Let's all say hello to lovely Tiff. I saw you sneaking in the chat earlier saying hello to people, but she says hello to everybody. Tiff with 3 Fs. Juggler Jen, for you are now banned by Tom Gully. You get a ban. You get a ban. Froggy says, Space Nerd, where is Tiff Wash? She sneaks around too. Not sure. Shnee says, tips, but I also want to give back. Either way is a good option for me. That's right, tips. There you go. And you have some tips to donate. You have a place to stay. You get food. You can go up and hang out on the Lido deck when nothing's going on. I take the cruise ship. Hoya Froggy from Space Nerd. Pecan getting the love from on Esther from Cyke. Tom Gully, I love you, says Froggy the Egg. Steady trying to get kicked off that show as Rob Taker greets Tiff with 3 Fs. Cyke 666 from Matt. The Froggy is banned. I had the Donkey Kong Jr. game too, says my friend Pecan, as I displayed that one. I always kind of assume Tom milks men with his colon. Appreciate the confirmation, Tom.
Yeah.
Milked men with his colon. That means he had butt sex. Let's see. Matt 666. LOL to Tom. Froggy says, Tom Gully, but I love you, man. Dream Man, blocked and banned. Tom Gully jerks it with sandpaper. You guys are on a roll today, man. You guys are killing it. This is the chat roast. Big Balls is laughing. LJ Lowe's got banned by Tom Gully now. Reverend Bob Levy Quote says, I want to be banned. Well, all you have to do is simply compliment and acknowledge Tom Gully, and he will instantly ban you. Big Boss is getting the shout out love from Pecan. Tom Gully says, Big Boss banned for using emojis. Afternoon to Pecan from Big Boss. Brutal Pain checks in with the bones up, my bro. Red Bob Quotes getting love from Pecan. Come on, Tom, that hurts, man, from Big Boss. Yikes to Hello from Space Nerd. Hoya to Brutal Pain from Space Nerd. Pecan Hoya from Rev Bob Levy Quotes. Brutal Pain, bones and banned, says Tom Gully. Brutal Pain gets the acknowledgement. Brutal Pain says, Hoya Nerd and Tom Gully and P, why am I banned, LOL? Brutal Pain, there's a whole running theme in here that this guy Tom Gully is basically, even if you compliment him, bro, he's banning everyone in the chat. He's just going ban crazy, buddy, at this point. All right, I'm going to scan through this. I'm suing Bobby, Nick, and Jack, says Rob Taker. Oh, shit, see? Tom Gully says, I'm suing all of you. Holy shit. Whoa, Red Bob Levy Quotes checks in with his 4-month member chat and says, I be a member, RBLQ, the number 4, and life.
Life!
Exclamation point. Thank you. Thank you for being for a member for 4 months, Red Bob Levy Quotes. Been a bro longer than that. Tom Gully says, RBLQ blocked and banned for life. Big Boss says, whoever is playing Tom Gully in the chat is doing a wonderful job. Oh, it's the real Tom? Never mind. There you go. Big Boss banned and getting sued. Holy shit. And now Big Boss says, fuck. It is on in the chat today. I am such a homo, says Tom Gully. Terry Nee says, a lawyer will do it for free if they think it's a good case and there's money. We're talking about Joey C now. Plus, some lawyers do pro bono. I do pro share for goodwill and tax breaks. Yeah, so there's always one out there. I don't think he would have a hard time finding the right kind of ambulance, entertainment, fame chasing lawyer. The first step is admitting it, Tom Gully. Everyone is dumb except for me, says Tom Gully. That is the most Tom Gully comment I've ever heard. Now that sounded like Tom's. See, there you go. They can't be getting better. That's the one thing I agree with Tom Gully, and I'm an idiot. Everyone is uneducated and banned. I'm suing Bobby Nick for avocado defamation, says Terry Nee.
Fuck avocados.
Banned for life, says RBLQ. I'm already a journalist and famous, but I only have 800 subscribers. Hello, people. So that was my whole thing with Tom Gully, is that his ego preceded him a little bit for me, Bobby Nick. He kind of come in like, I read the news in small market AM radio station. Like, really? That's whatever. It's like nobody gave a fuck here is the whole point, Bobby Nick.
Yeah.
Bob Levy don't challenge us with his clout and everything he's done.
No.
Let's see.
No, never has.
Tom Gully is Jake Hudson on the roids. Banned for life. Tom Gully says, I only have 8 people in my chat because everyone else is dumb. Terry Nee says, you need to sue comics doing imitations. Also then, There's no case if they're online people. Well, I would disagree with that a little bit, and then the fact that it's an exact likeness, Terry Nee, and it's not attributed to coming out of anyone's mouth. The context that I would argue the context with you, buddy.
It's basically your mouth.
Exactly. Yeah, it's right. It's basically the person's mouth when it's done off screen. And so the person could make the argument, if I'm the devil's advocate, they are putting words in my mouth and defaming me and saying outlandish things on my behalf. And the average Joe viewer doesn't realize it because it's not being done at a stand-up thing or coming out of someone's literal lips where you can kind of discern that for yourself. So like Clyde says, you just have to make a voice clone, which I do all the time, with just 5 minutes of audio, which there are no laws against yet. Space Nerd says, yes. LJ Lowe, that is an honor, true story. I still have college friends. They call me a dork. You guys are just having some nice chit chat. I love to sue because everyone is low intelligence. Band says Tom Gully. Tom Gully is suing his birth hospital for not giving his mother prenatal vitamins. Teeny little fella. Let's see. Then I'm a big baby then. LJ Lowe is banned and sued also by Tom Gully. We got to write all these lawsuits down, Bobby. Nick. I'm going to do that legal show now. I'm going to have lots of material. Wow. You guys are fun today, man, because we haven't even got to any of the stuff we normally do here on the show. I'm writing all of your names down, sending you all to the office, telling mom and dad, who is Lou? That's a very good question there, Space Nerd. You should be happy that you don't know who Lou is. No, whatever. I really don't have no problem with Lou. I mean, he's just like, I don't know, just paint on the wall. Just nothing good or bad about him. He is a kind of a co-host of, he's the current co-host of Joey C Show, right, Bob?
Right, yeah.
And before that, didn't he have like Kai? But they went running through there. Who else am I thinking of? Kahuna, right? Kai, Kahuna, Jason Bardo X for a minute, right?
Yeah, for a minute, yeah.
For a minute?
Yeah,
so he's having a contest with John to see who can have the most co-host on their show of all time, maybe. Who is Lou? So, yeah, Lou is a big guy. He's a big kind of oofy dude. That's why Bob says Big Lou and calls him a monster and stuff. He's Joey C's basically co-host. Matt says, who's at fault? The person that created the program, the person that uploaded the voice, or the person that made it say the horrible stuff? I don't think he has a case. Matt, you make all good points, and I think that's what me and Bob are saying, is that a judge is actually going to have to sit down there and kind of hash this out.
Yeah.
They're going to hash it out. It's going to, I think it's going to be like chunks like that too, kind of what you're describing right there. Like, well, was it just simply a lifted voice and you used my copyright material against, my prompt, my wishes? Or is it going to be that you said outlandish shit on my behalf and no one knew that it wasn't attributed to me? I think it's open. He's a monster, nerd, says Cyke Clyde. Cyke Clyde, glad I don't know him.
I was actually watching a true crime documentary on YouTube yesterday, and I guess this teacher at a place, some student went and made an AI voice of the teacher saying some really dark shit, sent it to the authorities or whatever, and this guy got in trouble. And the guy kept saying, "I'm innocent. I didn't do this." And they finally figured it out. They checked the audio out and looked at it closer. And this happens a lot, actually.
Had a similar case here where I live in Maryland, Bobby Nick. A teacher was fired from a school and got AI and made a AI recording of the principal that fired him saying hellacious and outlandish shit, and come to find out that it was AI, and this guy almost lost his job and his life over all of this, over an AI made up, buddy.
Right. Yeah.
So there's already been a little bit of precedent about how it can like ruin your life, and there's little precedent out there. It's going to be really interesting to see. Let's see. Cyke, one H cookie, your band. Whoop, one hate cookie, your band. Granny says thumbs down for Bobby Nick. What the fuck, man? Hey, Bob.
Suck my wang, Granny.
Granny, how did your thing go last night, brother? Because did they do
He didn't do it.
He didn't do it at all?
I guess he got sick.
Sick.
I guess he got sick.
Oh, boy.
Sick.
Bob's going to give you shit about that, Granny. He's got, come on, you got fucking sick. You're drunk off your ass on screen all the time. You fucking sick. Get the fuck out of here with the sick granny. Nah, man, I wish you well when you do that, buddy. I know that's no joke. That's different than coming on a screen, like standing up in front of people. That's a different beast. 23 here says it feels like 12, says Brutal Pain. Hoya to Granny from Space Nerd. Granny, shut up. You're banned, says Tom Gully. Haha, Tom Gully. I like this fake Tom. This guy is way better than the real Tom. We're loving this guy. Checking in with the Space Nerd saying, weather report, 43 and sunny here. Granny getting the love from Cyke Clyde. Cyke, at least he has a sense of humor. This one here, yes. I'm definitely not Tits McGee, definitely. Checking in. More than one Bobby at a time is a dream come true. Feeling under the weather, Mama Nick. Well, come on, this is Bobby Square. We're going to make you feel good. How you doing?
My poor butt baby daughter.
That time of the year. Space Nerd banned for a weather report, says Tom Gully. Banned. The Granny says, Tom Gully, shut up, old man. You guys are killing it in the chat today. This is great. Tom Gully getting the laughs from Space Nerd. I mean, this is the funniest I've ever heard Tom Gully be at all. This is great. Tom Gully's genitals are banned from women. This is Brutal Pain. I am the real Tom Gully. I'll prove it by sucking off dudes right now.
We know you would.
If I knew he was real, I would have been.
Well, Bob's having a cough fit.
Oh my God, that got me laughing so hard I had a fucking cough fit.
Yeah, I know.
Holy shit. Oh my God. This is the funniest of any, like, laughing and Tom Gully. This is the most I've done any of those two together. Holy shit. Cyke Clyde is laughing. Attention, smart people. I have blues players from Australia on my show. Oh, fucking shit. Oh, fucking shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll stop by. I'll see some of it. What is this today? Apparently, I'm not the only one. Oh, come on. Who timed out Tom? What the fuck? Please, whatever you do, folks. I know you got some mod in here, but do not whoever this Tom Gully is, do not time them out at all, please. Increase them. I'm going to make them a mod in a minute. Cyke Clyde says, I did it. You son of a bitch. That was gold right there. Oh my God. Holy shit. What the fuck, man? Everyone knows that Blue started in Australia. Right. Crikey. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. When the levee breaks, got no place to stay. Oh no, oh no. Tom Gully, don't time me out or I'll ban you. I'm going to give you a wrench in a minute, bro, because you are killing it better than the actual Tom Gully ever did. Only because Tom Gully banned me, LOL. Wait a minute. Oh, so you're a little bitter that the real Tom Gully did it. Oh, my God. I got tears in my eyes. Let's see. P-Cunt says, oh, thank you, P-Cunt, for $2. I'll start the goal by saying Tom Gully blows. Well, thank you. I agree. And I concur. That's right. 10 super chats of any denomination. I would appreciate them if you could hook a brother up. I am Tom Gully, says Tom Gully. What's that? Pray cunt or P cunt ban me, not pray cunt. What if it's the real Tom Gully on a fake Tom Gully account? That would be amazing. Nah, he's already said 10 things that are funnier than anything the real Tom Gully's ever said. So there's no way that's even possible. You are not Tom Gully. I checked, haha, you're lucky. I almost banned you from the chain. Jesus. He's just mad because he's grody to the max. Perfect song for me, says Tom Gully. Well, Tom Gully, speaking of the perfect song for you, that wasn't from that earlier, but that's from 103. So I played that, but hell, Christ, you guys are into it so much. Jesus, why not play it again? We ain't done nothing but talked and had fun today, and I love this shit, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What do you get when you dump an ashtray to a bag of shit? Tom Gully! Chain smokes and toast, no joke. He smells like shit, too. Tom Gully! Beats off all day, might as well turn gay. You can smell the butt sex. Tom Gully! Ew, what's that smell? He's gross. Who's this creep bag? What the hell?
Come. EW.
Ew, get this piece of shit away from me.
Oh boy. Blummel's defense lawyer checking in from the train. I bet and says, good no friends. Connections going in and out, but I'm watching. Well, that might be half me, Blummel's defense lawyer. How you doing, man? Come on. Big Boss is wrecked already. LJ Lowe says that's a level of clever. His ego wouldn't allow BP. He's smart. He doesn't need an alt. Let's see. Hoyle Blumels from Space Nerd. Thanks, Tom Gully. You're a pal, says Peacunt. Chops Talk is playing the music up there.
Hey,
what's up, Chops?
Chop.
Yeah, he's enjoying that song. I have awesome teeth, says Tom Gully. I'm telling you, there's no way. This guy's killing too much. Blumels is getting the shout out low from Peacunt. Blumels also says there's a lot of ice out today. It's -2 with the wind chill. Lots of old people falling down. Old people, I guess, man, with this ice, you don't need to be old to fall down. Everybody, even your young asses will fall down in this shit today. Ice is no joke. You know, snow's one thing, but when that ice is no joke there, Bobby Nick.
That's right.
BF just asked a guy who can't drive what it's like to drive in the snow.
I gave a decent answer, motherfucker.
And I was asking if he noticed accidents, Granny. Not that he actually drove. I know Bobby Nick don't drive nowhere. He hardly leaves the house. Let's see.
That's right.
Granny's getting the shout out low from Peacunt. Sandbags is Alberta is stuck in the 1960s. They just load up. They put a moose in the back of their truck, Terry Nee. That's what they do.
Right, it's the way down, yeah.
Granny's getting the love from Chops Talk. Tom Gully says Bummel's defense lawyer is banned for that weather report. People just stay home here if it snows significantly. We had a few snowpocalypse, and she's out in the Pacific Northwest. I'm definitely not Tits McGee, definitely. We have highways that are long with no towns and not always able to get help fast. So many big rig accidents. Ooh, well, the other day with 6 big rigs. Yeah, I've been seeing these accounts. Definitely not Tits McGee, of some truckers and people in general, Bob, just having a hard time with even that light layer of frozen rain and stuff.
Yeah, it's not good.
All right. You guys are awesome. Articulate John checks in and says Bob rode a penny farthing bicycle. That's right. You want them big ones with the gigantic ass wheel. How you doing, Articulate John, checking in today? Tom Gully says that black people are banned too because I am a huge closet racist. Well, look who just came out of the closet then. I say bartender. It's lots of women as far as our friend Schnee with the job recommendation. Fuck the planet. Go bartender. I don't know if some of you, make sure that you're live because that was a while ago. Let's see if I see some of you. I'm still catching up with the comments as well. Let's see. I'm going to have to get through these. I could sit here and just read the chat. I could let you know that Kel Naresh checks in. What's up, Kel? Teeth optional, he says. Tom says Deadpool banned and sued. Did Deadpool sneak in here? And I got, he did. What's up? Deadpool says fuck Tom Gully. Holy shit.
Fuck him in the ass and in the mouth.
Wow. I don't... Well, I imagine, look, he already went kind of scorched earth on Deadpool a while ago, right? Or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Which is really smart on shows where we depend on people for funding. You know.
Exactly, yeah.
Let's see. He needs to see your game. What game is that? Let's see. Bartenders always pull tail. Exactly. So, Tom, did you block Wolf? We got that fuck the planet. Bartenders always pull tail. Red Wild Bill, I can't see your comment because you're banned. Wait a minute. Space Nerd lets you know that there is a Love Boat channel on Pluto TV. I watch it periodically. I used to love watching Love Boat when I was a kid and seeing what stars would come on the boat. Chatto, coochie, and all that shit. Fun shit.
Right, yeah.
That's it. That's what I really liked about it, Bobby. Nigga was like, what star's going to kind of walk on the boat this week? He needs to see your game, BF Live, the vibe. Froggy, don't be a Greta term turd. Tyranny is banned for liking chicken, says Tom Gully. Terry, I'm torn. He is right. It's awful for our oceans, but I want to take one, maybe a smaller one, and not the ginormous carnival. Tits McGee, you're banned from Tom. Teeth optional. We got that one. Deadpool band ensued. I love Milkman, says Tom Gully. Is that right? You love Milkman? You love
No,
man
he
milk.
loves man milk. Yeah.
Exactly.
He needs some milk.
There you go. I get it. This is out of control, says it is, man. Like this show, and look, I blame you guys. I learned it from watching you in the chat because you chat are nuts today. Space Nerd, never do carnival. Tom Gully says, I gotta go to my next Tinder date. See you later, fans. Thanks, Tom. Don't let the door not hit you on the way out. There you go. Yeah. Wow. That was fun. Tell all of your friends, if you want to see the funniest Tom Gully appearance ever, it was in the BF Live chat today. I'll take his case, and he can pay me in crystal. Blumels is a defense lawyer, so Blumels wants to sue. Well, you're going to take on Joey C? Uh-oh. I don't know. I'm suing Mama Nick for child support.
Oh, no.
Holy shit. Let's see. Have you seen SNL? They look and sound like the character. I haven't watched any SNL lately. Let's see. I'm not missing out then. Whoop. Let's see. I'm getting so hard right now. All the Tom Gully hate, baby. It's all the Tom Gully hate that did it. You guys are nuts. We're up to 1:30 already, and I haven't even done the news yet. Space Nerd, do you need to borrow my bricks for being bricked up? Thank you, Space Nerd. Space Nerd says, I think I heard about that. Granny says, I have a super tips voice, and you don't see me complaining. That's the whole thing, Granny. I think that you should, without a Joey C, barring a Joey C, you should be safer in this realm using like one of our voices, using somebody's voices. But like when you got people like Mama June complaining, and now people made the point, I think Matt said about like Tiffany Haddish and Jeff Ross, when you got people saying like outlandish, hellacious shit, I think one of these stars are going to get butt hurt and sued. Of course, that's never going to happen to Granny because Granny gives no fucks. So
yeah, Granny doesn't give a shit, but other people are. You know, I wouldn't like it if there was one of me and they were saying stuff about, you know, personal shit and shit like that. I wouldn't be like, fuck you guys.
Yeah, and I think, right, I mean, we might get a little traction, but I definitely think one of these stars is going to get butthurt about one of these uses.
Yeah, and somebody who has a lot of money.
That's right, has enough to
boom.
sue. That's right. Granny, only pussies cry about that shit, says Space Nerd. 9 out of 10 doctors say Tom Gully a day wipes the happy away. Because no one cares, Granny. Is that Tukey World Order? TWU? Tukey World Order? They call is A1 in Canada. They call is, you get that one? Oh, instead of AI.
Oh,
they call it A. They call it AI. I get you.
Yeah.
Canadian AI. I love that articulate, John. AI.
It's actually EH, not AYE.
Oh, it's phonetic. It's the way it sounds. Somebody did that on a show last week the other day, and it was spelled wrong, but you still got, I think it might have been a Perry thing, and he said you spelt it wrong, but you still knew what the message was saying, right?
Yeah.
That's like, well, I'm not going to mention, let's say, Terry Nee says, those are done in comedy format, no case. Really? I don't know, Terry. I don't know, buddy. Like, what if they play it? What if they take one of those recordings and just play it for what it is in the courtroom, and then the lawyer says, and now my people think that my client said this thing, made this hellacious comment.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is kind of scary at how real some of them sound, and I don't know, man. Some of the hellacious stuff I've heard them say,
Yeah, like on an OJ show, they say some like hellacious shit. They put like series of like random crazy ass thoughts together, right? About banging it this way and doing that, and these people are like that. Like, what if somebody takes one of these people and makes a hellacious anti-gay or anti-racial statement with it, and then it gets out there in the open? So I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree that really at the end of the day, it doesn't add up to nothing, and nobody should give a shit, and it isn't really going to hurt these stars or these celebrities. But I'm just saying that because they can, Terry Nee, someone will eventually. That's what I mean, because you're normal. Granny, try to get the link for Eckle. Granny, was it a jelly beer? Smash the like, says Johnny A. checking in. Froggy must not realize that he's banned yet because he's still saying, I love Tom Gully. He's going to sue us. That's right. Tom Scully's going to sue all of us. So look out for that. Everyone sued. You get a lawsuit. You get a lawsuit. Hey, Space Nerd from Johnny A. Don't you dare, BF. What did you do? Feezy McCoolchecks in. It says, good afternoon, my Nogas, BF, and to my beautiful wife, another new name checking in. I'm assuming that's the new Mister, his new screen name. I can't keep up with your guys' screen names.
I was raised by a gay.
Yeah, I can't remember all these screen names, guys. Jesus.
I know, it's like one a
quit
week.
changing them.
No, I have a lot of gay tendencies, but
LOL says Cyke Clyde. NPR said Tom was too boring to hire. Damn. That's as bad as Ray DeVito thinking that like that NPR has like enough juice for his whole Sheckler story. Like NPR is going to hear this and they're going to run with it, Bobby Nick.
Right, yeah.
He literally thinks that people at NPR think that this rises to the level of it's going to make major news. Sheckler talking shit about him. The chat got lost, but Tom actually banned himself at some point. Oh, did it? I banned me now. Tom Gully Blue Balls started in Australia as well. Looks like I walked into an awesome party. You did, Bommels.
Hell
Man,
yeah.
you sure did, man. This chat is
I'll
on
be back.
fire today, man. Oh, and Bobby Nick, that's right, because it is past the piss break, y'all. And so Bobby Nick says, he's like, man, BF, it's 1:36 where you're at on the East Coast of the United States. I got to take a piss, but I'm having so much fun with you, I don't even want to break away yet. Good afternoon to my father-in-law, Bobby Nick. He stepped away for a minute, but because he probably has to take a piss break, folks. And you know what? It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to do that. But you guys are awesome. We're having so much fun in this chat. This chat is lit up today. You guys are on fire. So I'll put a star on that one that says Feezy right there from Peacunt. And let's do a little piss break since Bobby Nick's already gone. We don't want to do too much of the show without him. So what do you say we take a piss break? 2.5 minutes. Hey, man, grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a friend, and tell them that nobody have more fun than we do shitting on Tom Gully on BF Live, The Vibe 221, folks. I'm going to play this piss break, and I'm going to come back in 2.5 minutes on the other side, and let's see what we can get into for the rest of this fun Tuesday.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
I'm back from PP touching. At least I am. Bobby must be having extra fun touching his PP. Welcome back to the second half of the vibe, folks. And isn't it a great vibe today we are creating? Shout out to everybody checking in, whether you're checking in on BF Live on YouTube, on Rumble, or on my Facebook. I hope you're enjoying it wherever you're watching it. Could you hook a brother up with a free like button? Just hit like the thumbs up where you're at. Hell, I know you love me, but let all these services know that you love me. Let's put the goggles back on. Let's see what everybody's saying. Let's see. Feezy got the shout out love. We left off right there. Froggy says, can the real Tom Gully please stand up? Not yet. Chunk is laughing. Chunk is dabbing and dancing. Everybody had fun during the piss break with the lovely DJ Electrify voicing that song right there. EW, ew, Tom Gully, EW. Space Nerd says to me, BF Live, the vibe. It's nice you just go with the flow, and you do a great job of that. You are also prepared and professional. That is why this is the vibe. Thank you for your observation of what I'm attempting to do. Space Nerd, I'm glad that you like what I'm trying to do. Ew, says Bob Levy quotes. So that's how she wrote all of those hit songs, LOL. We're kind of still back in the chat from when that was like, yes, you might notice, and this is another one that gets a little too close to the mark, in that it certainly sounded like Taylor Swift when I first heard it, and then somebody, whoever made that, I don't know, it's Kumartini or whatever, online, actually, like, it has Taylor Swift's, like, picture in it, so that's really pushing it. I want to sniff Tom Gully. You're really going to get banned forever. Oh, yeah, the Reverend Bob Levy quotes from Space Nerd. Like, share, and sub up, says my friend Chunk Squad. Thank you, man. I'm looking forward to getting past this snow time and just keeping the vibe alive in 25. Space Nerd getting the Hoya from RBLQ. Chunk is laughing. Need a Gully emoji for members only, BF. Ask and you shall receive. I will work on it at the end of today's show. I will try to have it prepared something tomorrow in the emojis for tomorrow. Old People on Ice is great, and it's worth watching, says the Reverend Bubbly. It sounds like the Ice Capades. Coming to an arena near you. Old People on Ice. Ice. Yeah, it sounds like a show or something, but you don't have to pay a ticket. The Gully emoji gives the Chunk Squad laughing. You're going to get one now. RBLQ, when I'm looking for replayables clips to send Shawnee, I've seen some old people fall, and I laugh. I'm too old to break a hip, says Terry Nee. You know, Terry Nee isn't, even as a not so much older guy yet, I often think about that too, because you see, man, a hip, you could make it to like 85 years old and upright, as long as you're doing good, and you break that hip that one time, and you're done, bro. I've seen it happen with some people. It's crazy how that hip will it'll take you out the game altogether, like life. That is a death sentence, Terry Nee, but I don't think you are 80. Well, you don't always have to be 80, Space Nerd. Let's see. I worked with a guy who was similar in age range with me, within no more than 10 years of me, and he had to have his hip replaced. Would be like a normal kind of mobile guy. I think if you have a bone issue or if you like overuse it or something, you know, it can happen before that. But I hear what you're saying. Be careful, bubble wrap for sure, Terry Nee. Do you know? I ought to find it. They literally. I think, well, I'm going to say it's Chinese engineers, of course. Someone is engineering like a airbag vest that old people can wear that will stop. Let me do this. Let me type in senior airbag real quick. Let me see. Senior airbag. Let me see what I get. Because somebody's developing this technology because so many of our loved ones have fallen and breaking hips and have had this take you out. Well, there is actually a vest. Let's see. Yeah, of course, it's a Chinese company. But I think this is great. I guess we're just doing a little bit of everything today. It's not necessarily internet shite, but let's do this. I'm going to show you the Chinese. This is what Terry Nee needs right here. My buddy Terry Nee. Check it out, buddy. Chinese company designs a human airbag. That's for your head. I've seen the whole, oh yeah, it's the whole vest. Right there it is. Look at that.
其实我们目前应该是国内最早开始研发，同时唯一一家目前具备自主生产能力的厂家。因为这个算法在我们没有研发之前，全世界都是没有。就是关于老人的这个跌倒的老人的跌倒算法，因为是没有开发。
You ain't late, buddy.
判断这个老人现在是否是处于一个相对姿态是一个正常状态，还是一个危险状态。那么如果是处于一个危险状态，也就是我们跌倒状态的时候，那它就会及时的反应。这个过程大概是在0.18秒，气囊整体就会保护到位。
So I think this is great. You talk about, I think we're going to have a bunch of people in old age homes in the future, and this is going to be standard issue. I think is what it's going to be. Eventually, we'll be buying these for our relatives off of Amazon. But I think this is a great idea. Holy shit, Grandma, you'll break your hip again. Jesus Christ.
那么从日常生活来看，目前我们很多老人觉得日常穿戴还是非常方便的，非常舒服的。
Why you not set up upright no good? Trigger, we were having fun because some people think this can't be the real Tom Gully because he is funny as shit. But Tom is just basically banning everybody. South China Morning Post. So there you go, folks. That's what you need, Terry. Terry, you need an airbag for yourself, brother. Let's see what everybody's saying in here. Granny AI is less offensive than Granny. That's right. Like AI could never come up with the hellacious shit that Granny could say. Oh no, Bobby Nick just opened a can of worms. Don't do it. Let's see. AI. Both Bobbies. Do you guys ever check out Tukey Soup? What's your opinion? I've seen on a random Sunday night. I have passed by Tukey Soup. I mean, it's okay. It's something entertaining and all. It's not, I don't really sit there and kind of watch it for like extended periods of time, but I've passed by and I know that they just basically kind of talk about this. It's just basically a puppet talking about the Dabbleverse, right? It's just, it's kind of more the same thing. So if that's your cup of tea and if you like that and if you like getting like all that Joey C information and the John stuff and messing with those guys through a puppet, then that's your cup of tea. I don't hate it, but it's not my cup of tea. How about that? That's my opinion. Jinx, RBLQ, Granny had stage fright. I think you might be a little right, Terry. And within good reason, I would have stage fright too. I think anybody with a great, decent mind on their head on their shoulders would. Space Nerd, I'll take a whiskey. Glenn Fittich. There's Bobby Nick is back. Yeah, buddy. You know what? Don't give any details you're not comfortable with giving, buddy.
I'm pissing out my ass, boys. Holy shit.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Oh my God.
Yeah, when you sit there and that happens, you're like, I have done something totally wrong.
Man, I don't know what it was, but I did it.
Blumho's defense lawyer checks in and says, watch them start passing AI-related legislation. It's going to be a shit show. I agree. And you know what? Another thing, when you say passing legislation, it might just be something simple as Bobby Nick as a particular butthurt representative or congressperson having their voice. They do AOC a lot. They do a lot of shit with her voice. So I don't know. It will happen. Oh, it will. I can't spell it, but I heard it's good or more Hennessy. Nothing more dehumanizing than Perry pointing out your spelling mistakes. Perry, I know. I love that when he corrects Tom B sometimes or something.
Shut the fuck up.
And I'm like, can you imagine being corrected by Perry Caravello about anything? That's crazy. Matt Perry, when he spelled it out and corrects every time. Yeah, every emoji. This show is going to end at 6:00 tonight. At this pace, it just might. Space Nerd, I can't stand when he spells out stuff. We're just having fun in the chat, and people want to know what's up with the vibe. This is the vibe right here.
The vibe, motherfuckers.
Did I not touch it? Can I, PP, Electra? Let's see. Do the gully dance, and it's a shit in a toilet. It's a turn. That's what some people would say yesterday. It's time to take a gully. It's a gully break, basically. The vibe is 24 hours. Go, you are a dirt merchant, says our friend Chunk Squad. Red Bobby Quote checks in with five gifted memberships for the vibe, increasing the chat family. Thank you, Red Bobby Quotes. Let's see who got them. This is what I love. Our newest friend Schnee caught one. My old friends Brutal Pain caught one, as well as LJ Lowe, Spawn, and the one and only motherfucking Daniel August caught one.
Oh, yeah. That was a good shot.
Hey, Dan, that was a great shot. Thank you, RBLQ. And shout out Daniel August. You've always been in here in the show, like being generous, and maybe sometimes you just lurk and all. So if you're watching and not don't feel like coming on because you feel like you don't want to be or whatever the case may be, I just want to say hello to Daniel August because you've been most generous and helpful to me in the past. I am Chunk Squad. Old account got nuked. RBLQ. Thanks, RBLQ. Thanks. And here comes the chat family coming for you. Thank you, RBLQ. Quoo.
Whoa.
Quoo. Hello. Why squeak wabbit? Hello, RBL Quoo. Who the F is Tom Gully? Exactly, Blummel's defense lawyer. Brutal Pain is having fun with the emojis. You can too, only if you're a member. For the ladies, Cyke, Blocky Fran, Perry, Sharpie, Buffalo, Armchair, all of them. A little ditty says about Jack and Diane, says Skull. RBLQ, Super Hoya, my dude, from the Chunk Squad, for your generosity. Every time I laugh at an old person fall, I know that there's one in store for me if I'm lucky enough to get to that age. That's a good point, Bob. People are talking about how it's like seeing an ice show, watching old people fall on the ice.
Oh, fuck, yeah. I remember my grandma one time when I was younger. She was slipping on the ice, and the first thing she could yell was, "Get me on the ice! Get me on the ice!" Like she was confused. You know, she's like,
"I'm falling!
Get me on
and
the
I can't
ice!
Get off the ice!" Well, Bob, I just right before you got back, talking about this, Terry Nee said that he dreads. A lot of people are dreading falling and that hip thing, buddy, because you might have heard of like relatives or people that live to be in their 80s and they're fine until they break that hip, and that fucking it take them out, bro.
Yeah. Well, you know, I remember when I was younger, I used to fall on the ice a lot, and my knees are fucked now because of it. Like,
yeah, bang them on the ice. Yeah.
Oh man, like.
Well,
I can barely I can bend my knees pretty good, but I mean,
but you notice you're doing
painful.
it, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
But it gets your attention. Well, look, I'm not going to play the whole thing again, but I was just showing them this because I said Terry Nee got to get one of these. They got old people airbags now, buddy.
Whoa.
Oh, Chunk says they have them for motorcycle riders. Yeah, so there you go, bro. Some little airbag.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they have like granny vest and airbags that you can wear, and it'll protect your hips and all that. It can sense you're falling. Pretty cool.
I want one of those.
I want two of them. RBLQ says men holding hands for life.
Because I mean, like, hey, the last time I went out and I fell at the hospital, I thought I was going to fall on the ice, but it wasn't the ice that got me. It was the fucking carpet at the hospital.
Yep.
You know? But
you let your guard down.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. I was careful on the ice. I wasn't careful on the fucking stupid carpet.
Free Man makes a good point because this is what guys would do as soon as they get this. I bet it feels like belly flopping on an air mattress. Yeah, us guys, we would be falling on purpose all the time just to test it, right?
I think so.
So you got to wear that thing all day? Yeah, RBLQ, that's what it looks like. It looks like just a nice kind of vest that maybe you can wear around. I don't know how bulky or how heavy it is, buddy, but I think the fact that there's technology that's even that close is freaking amazing. You guys are awesome. You guys are killing this chat today, man. I'm watching this chat like running by like crazy. I'm never going to keep up with it today, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Perry needs that for the snow. Exactly. They have their airbags for motorcycles. Matt, awesome. Oh, see, Nerd sees how it works. She's a science girl. Airbag diaper.
Shut the fuck up.
He does kind of already have his own airbag on. It's blown up all the time. Nothing will get to them hips with that Perry diaper, Bobby Nick. That's a good point.
All right. Yeah.
Let's see. Put it on a remote control on Perry and keep blowing it up randomly. Ooh, what happens if you land on your crotch? Says P Cunt. You got to wear a cup and a vest, I guess. What if they put it on backwards? We got all of our skeptics in here, all of our panel. There's Sack Squatch Discord link. What if it kills you like Bob kills birds? I didn't say that. RBOQ said that you kill birds. Bob said that he never heard that bird say, "Hey, I'm stuck behind this curtain," and so the bird died. If the bird was just smart enough to tell Bob that it was stuck back there, Bob wouldn't have let it die.
I was laughing my ass off when Bob was saying that. Oh,
yeah.
God, that was funny.
Yep, the old bird. Hey, people would say, he didn't tell us nothing. He just sat back there.
Yeah.
Tom Gully pulling a Wings of Redemption and repopulating Band World. He's such an arrogant POS. I enjoy Tukey soup very much, says our friend Blumels. Yeah, Bob, the question was asked if we ever catch Tukey soup or what our opinions was Tukey soup. And I simply said that I see it every now and then on a Sunday. And, they basically just kind of talk about the Dabbleverse in a different way with puppet form and stuff like that. And that's fine. Yeah. I don't really stay around and watch it, but I'm aware that it exists.
I don't either. I catch it very rarely. What I've seen it's not really my thing,
Yeah.
So,
and plus for me, it might be a more humorous way of presenting the Dabbleverse and all this silliness that goes on around it, but it's just more than I want to take in. I hear enough of this old Dabbleverse thing doing what I do. So yeah. Bobby Nick had some Liquid Gully.
Yes, I did. Yes.
Oh, Liquid Gully. Yeah. Martini Steve checks in and says, the Tukey puppet sucks. Let's be real. Most of us pretend to be adults. Tukey puppet sucks, but we both, I guess it goes hand in hand, I guess. I'd like to say to Bobby Nick that I have the flu and I am still at work. I was dying yesterday. I'll do my stand-up this upcoming Monday.
Right on, Granny. Good luck with all that.
Action. All right. Well, I figured you're going to do it either way, buddy, because this community and Bob and everybody. Uncle Hack's going to hold you to it. Feel better, Granny. Yeah. You can't even stand up.
I can too. Just because you haven't seen me ever stand up doesn't mean I can't stand up, Granny.
Granny makes a good point because Bobby Nick goes off camera, but you never see Bobby Nick stand up before he goes off camera. So I might be with. I don't know. I've never seen him stand up. Let's see.
Yeah. Well, what do you think I do? Shit in this fucking chair?
The instant answer to that is yes, Bobby Nick, right? The instant answer to that is yes. Chunk says, I'm vibing off right now. Johnny A wishes Granny to get better. Chunk Squad says get well soon too. Space Nerd says, I'm not Chunk Squad. It's not my segment yet. I haven't even done one segment yet, Space Nerd. So I don't want to hear that this one got done over that one. We're having so much fun. We're 2 hours into the show and we're just shit talking and having a great time.
Yeah,
this is great. Boo him, says our friend RBOQ. Stacy says, Space Nerd, did I make it back in time for Juicy Man Meet Stacy? I haven't even done news yet, girl.
Yeah.
The chat is on fire. The Tom Gully hate is so strong in here. It's like a Tom Gully like a support group where hi, my name is a BF and I've been banned by Tom Gully, or my name is Wild Bill and I've been banned by Tom Gully. They're all describing the ways. Well, I hope I can catch one. You'll be there, nerd. Yes, Stacy. She said, woo. Stacy Allen, he says he doesn't screen them. He just picks them at random. I told you I do not lower the lights and light scented candles and lock the door when I'm previewing or producing the Just for the Ladies segment. I never do that.
That's a lot of detail there, though.
I don't wear a warm fuzzy robe or slippers or nothing, Bob. I don't do any of that.
Yeah, okay.
None of it. Canada is dirty like that, buddy. Right, friend. It's cold in that winter, guy. That's RBOQ.
Right. It is cold. It's cold as fuck.
Messages I sent BF on IG are random funny things. Okay, not just for the ladies. Terry Nee says, I have a bad knee from injury in my teens and my 20s, buddy. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Blummel says that vest is a great idea for the motorcycle riders. When you eat the dirt, if you're going fast enough, that thing could save your life. Terry Nee has a bad knee. Go figure. I see it. Knee humor. Johnny A says, most try to catch themselves by post an arm. Fast way to break an arm. Yeah, they try to catch yourself real quick, and then that goes too.
Yeah, I remember when I fell, I like put my arms out and everything, and that's like, I think that's the worst thing you can do because you're just jolting every muscle in your body. But I was like sore for like 3 days. I remember I was like, fuck, man, I can barely move.
Wow.
Just because I just got everything all tense,
Yeah, if you tense up and then you fall and everything, that's the worst combination of it all. Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite an impact.
Then you're even more rigid.
Yeah.
Chunk Squad says, hey, I'm going to make some fried bologna sandwiches. And then he goes on to ask very nicely, does anybody want one? That was really funny. R.I.P. Pretty Bird, Bob Snake, and Bob Rabbit. Uh-oh, come on, man. Blumel says, when I realize I'm 40 years old and I'm watching an orange, a potato, and a puppet talk to each other. and if you like that, that's cool. It's just another way of getting some fun content. I'm worried for Gina. Do they have bookshelves? Gina May. Let's see. Bobby Nick don't want to show off that sweet badonkadonk. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. It's too good for you guys. Saving that for a very pricey super chat.
RBLQ points out that it's 2 hours into the show, and I have not gotten to anything I prepared, and he considers this gold. Well, thank you for saying that. This is just fun, man. This is just fun. I'm surprised they don't have Lazy Boy Toto toilet combos. But, Bobby Nick, you want to tell them what you got over there?
I mean, if they did have that, I might have one. I don't know. I don't think I would actually.
What you guys don't realize is that Bobby Nick's already invented this. He literally cut a hole in his Lazy Boy and he shoved one of those little mini Totos underneath of it.
There you go.
Got it all going on. We get on the drawing board there. The podcast chair. Granny, get funny soon, says. Damn, says Terry.
Oh.
Squad says, just take a dump in the chair, Bobby Nick, and show these trolls what's up. Blumel says, that's why this is the most fun show on the interwebs, is because we haven't even gotten anything yet. When you go to jail, they now cover you in degullying powder. The delousing powder isn't strong enough. This, oh my God, if I knew there was a theme to this show, I could have done some prep.
Yeah, damn.
Oh, let's see. That is most definitely what's up, Chunk. F the trolls. Facts. Blum's point slur from quotes. Thank you guys. Exactly after troll, says Chunk. All four major joints in my legs are shot. Space Nerd lets us know. All Bobby Nick needs is a bucket. The old shit bucket.
Oh no, I'm not doing that again, man. I think it was probably about 6 years ago. My fucking pipes froze, so we had to shut the water off. Couldn't use the toilet and everything. And yeah, that's what it was. It was pissing and shitting in a fucking shit bucket for like 3 or I think it might have been a whole week because it was. Yeah, I mean, we had to wait for a fucking plumber to come. But then the plumber came. Oh my God, I remember, man. The first shit I took on that toilet was like the best thing. It was the best shit I ever had because
I've never heard someone reminisce so fondly over their first shit on a toilet before.
I mean, like it was wintertime, so like, you had to go outside and fucking squat.
So today you'd be making shit icicles with your water coming out your ass, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Shit popsicles. Chunk, I think I already said it, but Chunk says he's giving you the key. The TMDWU equals, it means that's most definitely what's up. And then if you see the TWU version, it's just that's what's up. That's a more you know from Chunk Squad. There's a little slang for you.
There you go.
Little slang lesson here on BF Live. I'm hungry. I had toast. I need to go to the store today, says Space Nerd. There's a reason most Canadians live within 100 miles of the U.S. border. I'm watching 54 potatoes and I'm watching 54. I'm 54 watching potatoes and puppets. Whoa, this has turned into like I said, another support group. Hi, step up and state your name and the town you're from. Hi, my name is Space Nerd. Blumel, I'm 54 and watching potatoes and puppets. Blumel says, I got some nice chicken and vegetable soup working in the crock pot as we speak. That sounds like a warm, hearty meal. Poor Canada, says Red Ball Leave Quotes. Yum Blumels, nerds getting the love. I can't stand trying to watch a podcast with these sunshines and potatoes show face. Okay, see? And that's what you find, Chunk Squad, and whatever. I mean, some people really like the filters or don't care, and then other people, whatever floats your boat or finds your lost remote is what I say. As long as you're happy and you ain't killing nobody, I say it's all good.
Yeah, and I also have to defend 2K because I think he does the puppet thing.
Okay.
He's not really hiding, and if you knew the reason behind the creation of the puppet, I think you'd be more heartwarmed than anything.
The French bastard cousin of 2K, right?
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Terry says the avocado, the alligator pear or avocado pear, per se Americana, I don't think it was Percy, is an evergreen tree in the laurel family or the Laraceae. It is native to Americans, you understand, and was first domesticated in Mesoamerica. Well, me so horny, me love you long time, Terry Nee. Thank you for those chat facts, rapid chat facts. Ha ha, says Dream Man. Awesome, says RBOQ. Did you let the bucket fill up to the brim? Oh, jeez, Bobby Nick. How high did that bucket get before you had to like sling it out there?
Yeah, no, it wasn't going that high. Fuck that. No, you got to dump it every time. It just you can't let it sit there and freeze. You know what I mean? Then you'd really have a bad cleanup problem.
RBOQ is just loving this, and I'll have to agree with you, buddy. I'm just loving hanging out with my friends. This is the vibe. Froggy the Egg says, couldn't you take a piss outside?
Well, in a bucket. I mean, you don't want to have like frozen piss in the backyard. You know what I mean? Like it's going to turn to ice. It's going to turn to ice, and you're gonna be slipping on piss ice.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to have that. You know.
Get a bidet. Ooh, you imagine using that outside too? Get a bidet.
Yeah. I wish you could have a bidet outside. Fuck.
Now, for the people that use the bidets, I don't have a bidet. I've never even used one.
I've never used one either.
I know we had the whole thing that went around in the family a couple years ago. It might have been my big sister Kathy who's in the chat that she found like a sale on them, Bobby Nick, and you get a bidet, you get a bidet, she bought them for her son, like everybody. She found
no way.
She must have went to Big Lots and found the mother load or something. But
damn.
I wasn't in the bidet selection. She got them for other people. So, but I've never done it, man. But I would still have to go behind myself and like dry it, and I'd always have to do a paper check, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I got deep butt cheeks, you know. So I don't know. I don't know if it get all the way in there.
That sounds so much like a soundbite. I got deep butt cheeks. It just like stuck in my skull. Get a bidet. We got that one. Avocados blossom sprout from racemes near the leaf axis. Understand? They are small and inconspicuous, 5 to 10 millimeters. Here's useless. It's useless rabbit chat facts here on BF Live. Bobby Nick's shit and piss patio now open. It's right next to Perry. Yeah. Copied that from Perry.
Shut the fuck up.
You had the first original location of the piss and shit patio. That also works. All right. Granny says, Tyranny, you've been banned. At Tyranny banned. Trunk Squad says, did the bucket stay inside? Just crap in a Walmart bag.
No, you can't leave the bucket inside. There's no running water, so you got to do it all outside in the fucking freezing gas cold.
Yeah, like the best thing you could have done was like fill up your toilet and do that old trick where we used to do when our water would stop running. We would have some water on the side. You could flush it with a bucket, but you need like that tub full of water in the first place to do that.
Yeah, we didn't have that. We didn't even have.
You don't know it's coming,
that.
right?
Like, we went for water. We actually went and bought like those big jugs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That was our water supply, but we used it very sparingly because we didn't know how long.
Shouldn't waste it for flushing toilets.
Exactly. Yeah.
Froggy checks in and says, "I like turtles."
I like turtles.
Oh, he says, "I like toilets." I said,
I like toilets. Yeah,
I like toilets. Tyranny says the earliest known written account of the avocado in Europe is that of Martin Fernandez de Enciso. You understand? 1470 to 1528 in 1519. There's another more you know from Tyranny. Oh. Granny, you still mad about not getting on Echo? I didn't know he was trying to get on Echo. Echo won't let us Granny on. What's going on with that, Bob? Do you know anything?
No, I don't. Okay. I don't know about what's going on with Echo.
It's toilets for the win. Hey, it's toilet and bidet talk now here on BF Live.
That's right.
We've talked about toys. We're talking about Tom Gully, toilets and bidets, all kind of shit. I love toilets. That's Froggy again.
I like turtles.
He likes turtles. Chunk is laughing. Exactly, Froggy. I was never mad, Froggy, says our friend Granny. 2K, says our friend Red Bobby Quotes. I'd be down there with a heater and a hair dryer, unfreezing some pipes.
Well, I mean, they had already cracked, so there's nothing nothing you could do about it. It busted. Yeah.
Our friend Terry Nee checks in with another rapid chat fact. Says, Pennsylvania is proud to host the largest indoor agriculture exposition under one roof in the nation. The event showcases the quality and breadth of the Pennsylvania's agricultural industry. For those asking Granny to jump in, he's letting everybody know that he's at work, but I'm sure he appreciates the love. Granny, what are you painting today? We need the paint report. Don't bother Granny while he's working, says RBLQ. Ice poop, says RBLQ. And ha ha ha. In 1917, hundreds of farmers and other in the agricultural industry gathered for the first statewide farm show. Useless rabbit chat facts. With a bucket, how can you wash it out if the pipes are frozen? F that.
Well, you gotta put some water in it. Maybe sometimes you're not even washing it out. You're just kind of dumping it out.
A little snow in there, maybe? A little snow rinse? I don't know. Can you do a snow rinse? Let's see.
Stuff like that. And then you put it in the fucking garbage.
Piss ice, the lemon flavor. And as they always say, watch out where there's huskies go and don't eat none of that yellow snow. That's a more you know from me. Terry Nee is on a campaign. He's simply saying stop for the ladies with the hashtag. I think that's why they're stretching the show out today. Use a bag indoors and throw it in your neighbor's yard. Or sound like Bob when he throws the dog shit in the neutral zone between his and his neighbor's fence. Terry Nee, no. As far as stopping the segment. Terry Nee's next rabbit chat fact says, as popularity for the event and multiple uses for the facility grew, additional funding was granted to the commission governing the facility to erect a coliseum in 1938. We're getting random chat facts about a building near Terry. Quiet, Terry Nee, you're banned. Thank you. What does a deep butt cheek look like, Bobby Nick?
Oh, you don't want to see it.
Excellent question.
You don't want to see it.
I got deep butt cheeks. What did Ice Cube say? So deep, put her butt to sleep. In 1953, the Milk House facility was constructed, followed by the 10-acre expansion of the North parking lot. If you're going to tell us about this expedition hall, picture it didn't happen. Bidets are a game changer, says our friend Space Nerd. Now, but do you follow up with a little, you got to wipe the moisture off and make sure you don't have a brown eye back there? Or how does it work? I'll be looking for brown eye, Bob, right?
Yeah, you can't not do that. You know what I mean?
Well, what if we're getting gross or we're talking wiping talk or whatever, I mean, sometimes you just use a little soap and water on them, some toilet paper, right? And just makes me feel minty fresh back there.
Yeah.
Fresh as a summer's day. I've never tried a bidet. I gotta give it a go, says Chunk Squad. Chunk, it saves toilet paper and it feels good. Oh my God, see? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Chops talk.
I don't know how good it would feel to have water shoot up your ass. You know? I don't know.
Chop says that he was a bidet denier, but now I sees the light.
Yeah, you know, I gotta say, every single person that I've heard that tells their stories of bidet use, no one has had a bad experience, and a lot of people have a hard time going back to a regular toilet.
It sounds like half sexual, Bobby Nick. It sounds like they're like trying to make them their best friends, and they're half coming off of these things. So I can see that's why when you say it's a love affair, it sounds like a literal love affair when they go like when Space Nerd says, and it feels so good. You know, it's like. You know, I don't say that about wiping my ass with toilet paper.
No.
You know, you never heard me say, and the paper, the cottonelle is great. It feels so good. You know, it's like, she's like, feels so good. Dig a hole. It is the best way, says Red Bobby quotes. Stacey Allen says, when you say we, who are you referring to? I got to find one. I don't know where, but I get it. But, you know, Amazon will send. Go ahead.
Is she referring to me when I was probably saying we? I used to live with an ex of mine. That's who. I mean, you're okay in your relationship. I mean, eventually it went south, But I mean, you're okay when you in your relationship when you can get through a week of shitting outside together. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, yeah. When there's Let's see. Chops Talk. It's a game changer. Whoa, the Chunkster's checking in today and says Cola sells a $10,000 toilet. What the fuck? Yo, you got them Cola toilets? Yo, you can't afford no American Standard.
God
That's
damn.
a King of All Blacks reference. Comparing like appliances and stuff, fixtures in his home. Yo, you got that Cola, yo. He clowning on people. $10,000 for a toilet. Yeah, that better do more than wipe my ass, the Chunkster. How you doing Tuesday? The bidet was invented to cleanse the body between baths, which were typically taken only once a week. The word bidet is a French for pony and refers to the straddle-style position used when the butt is on the toilet. It might continue somewhere. BF is avocado scamming us. He likes avocados. Not true. I repeat, not true. I do not like anything avocado. Not true. Yeah, a hole would be good, but I like throwing bags of crap in my neighbor's yard. That's more fun and interactive to do it that way. The first bidets were small bathtub-shaped fixtures that were filled with water manually. And how would that work? Would you just kind of drag your ass into drag your ass in a bucket of water, Bobby Nick? Like, how does that work exactly?
I don't know.
Is this still the chat family check-in? Stacy,
I know.
It's just a fun show today. I really didn't get on to doing the news. There's proof out there. Yes, Stacy says Cyke Clyde. Stacy Allen, yep, having too much fun. You guys are doing this shit like Terry Nee's saying.
Yeah, you guys won't shut the fuck up. So
after World War II, American GIs associated bidets with brothels, which led to a stigma around their use. The British also refused to adopt bidets, which may have influenced the American attitude. You know way too much about bidets. The more you know, Terry Nee. There you go. That's right. That's why we hit that all the time. Time for a Terry Nee knowledge break about bidets, maybe. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Intro. This one's for the ladies, women. Woo might want to hold back on those woos, ladies. This one's fucking awful. Kiss your cheek. Good night, my love. I say to you and turn me, smile. I don't know. He's got all kind of lyrics in there. What the fuck is going on? Let's see. Okay, I'll stop. Women have long memories. We got protests going on with the For the Ladies. They're rallying in here. It feels fucking good, Bobby Nick. See, that's what I'm saying.
Wow,
You're telling me how everybody has like this love affair attitude. Like when they go, oh, wait a minute. They talk about it like they're talking about a spouse or a boyfriend, right? They're like, it's just the best. Yeah. He's the best person ever. I just love my bidet. He rocks my world. Is my total world. FTL.
I wonder if it feels that good. I wonder if they just like get on there and let it shoot up their ass for like.
I'm betting there's times they didn't even have to shit and they just jump on that sumbitch.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I'm guessing. Howard uses a Toto, and if I could afford it, I would try it. Yeah, you got that between Howard. He would talk about the Toto, and then what was the stool, Clyde? Was it all built in the Toto? He would talk about the stool, Bobby Nick, and how it would give you the proper caveman position for squatting, like when we were cavemen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He would put so I've got this visual of Howard sitting on a Toto with his like feet up, trying to squeeze a turd out, like Some people overthink this whole going to the bathroom thing. It's very easy, folks. Like, we made it billions of years before we had any of this shit, and everybody figured out how to do it. Pecan says, BF, you're upsetting the ladies and Tom Gully for missing the For the Ladies segment. I know, it is a segment. It's not for me, and it's not for you. It's for Tom Gully and just for the ladies. Terry Nee says, if I had a bidet, it would only need to be used. Oh, it would only need to be used by me. Well, I mean, meaning that you're not going to have, another asses on there? Like, your wife ain't going to get it? Like, you're not going to have your wife near it? It's like, I don't want my wife near that shit. Like, no way. Hey, Angry Snowballs checks in, and I can feel this one. He says, I have been shoveling snow for the past 2 hours. What is the topic that I just splashed into? Wow. Well, Angry Snowballs, I feel your pain, buddy. I had to go out and do a couple hours yesterday. I got a little more to look forward to today. of the snow shoveling. But hey, you're into bidet and shit talk here on BF Live. We're shitting on Tom Gully. We're shitting on bidets. It's all shit talk all the time right here on BF Live. BF sees the end, and it doesn't even matter. Terry Nee, 100%. 100%. The Japanese, do I see? The Japanese heated seat, heat and intensity of the water. There's an air drying and a massage setting. Yeah, so that's like somebody like having like massaging your ass cheeks, Bobby Nick, basically. Who wouldn't have a love affair with that? Rev Levy quote says, I dated a girl that pooped in the woods while camping because the outhouse was nasty. Damn. Tom's upset because he hasn't seen the dudes yet. All right, we'll get to it. BF will get to the news around 3 o'clock. For the ladies, at least, or there will be a riot. How many people who remember where they were when World War II kicked off? Tom Gully. Space nerd, you ladies get greedy, says Froggy. Seems like a yeast infection waiting to happen. We get 15 minutes or less, Froggy the egg. The squat. Thank you, Cyke. Yes, the squatty potty. I should have known that because squatting. Remember that he would talk about that, Bob?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the squatty potty.
All right. The footstool squatter. That's right. Yes. Yes, the squatty potty. And the theory was, I understand, that because they said back in the day, like I said, many millions of years ago, we didn't have all these fancy stuff for going to the bathroom. You just squat down in the woods, wherever you were, and you drop trowel wherever you did. And so the squatty potty is supposed to give you more of like the leg kind of action of squatting. That's what I understand.
Yeah, I hear that that's actually a thing like that. That is the best way to make a bowel movement because it sets your body up for the best way to.
I do what Scott
eject from
yeah.
bowels.
Scott taught me to put one leg behind my back. He put one that works. That's how I do it. Hey, I got bumped too, ladies, and let's be real. BF likes my segment more. I don't want to hear about who's getting it worse or not today because I haven't done any segment today. But you know what I do appreciate, Bob? I appreciate that I got great people in here that give a shit about what I'm even doing. So, and you guys are right. I am damn near. Let's see. You should change it for the ladies and Cyke. Oh, mixed together, a combo bit. Well, why don't we do this? The massage setting. Nice. Where is that? Oh, it's bigger. Nice. Where the fuck did that one go? I lost it too quick. Oh, there it is. Here, that's like what you said. He said the massage setting. Nice. And to that, Bobby Nick says,
ooh, it's bigger. Nice.
The news won't be new by the time BF gets to it. Man, you guys are awfully complaining, but I'm glad I have people that give a shit enough to complain. Let's see. I'm going to scan through because I'm pretty much officially at the bottom with this one. This is the vibe. The vibe took over the show. So here's my promise to you. This is what we're going to try to do real quick. I got 2:23 where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States. What do you say we do it real quick? Like we're going to go through the BF Live news. We are going to do a little bit of Cyke Labs. And then we're going to finish up with Just for the Ladies. And we're going to squeeze it all in.
Squeeze it in real good. Oh, yeah.
Get your shit on. That's right. We're going to get your shit. We're going to get it on. We're going to get our shit on over here. Our shit on. So let's do it, folks. I'm going to run over to the news desk because I'm running so late. I'm going to run over there and we're going to do a few stories in the BF Live other news. The vibe is super strong today.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, the vibe. I mean, this is the show, folks. This is the vibe. It's actually going down right here, and you can witness it for yourself. I'm vibing off right now. We're all vibing. I got to leave it new, picking up my favorite boarder, Bobby Cronkite time. Let's do it and woohoo. Well, let's get into them. We're going to go real fast, like I'm going to get through these. Bobby Nick, maybe you talked to Andrew yesterday. You know that he's excited about Raw premiering on Netflix, right?
Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, Jerry Shepherdini had to go and watch it. He couldn't even stay on
That's
the
right.
Lunatic Lounge last night. He had to go and watch it live.
That's when I was watching you, and you were going, oh, that's right. Jerry has to go watch this on Netflix. So for those of you who might know or might not care, either way, Hulk Hogan even showed up. So they pulled out all the stops, Bobby Nick. They really went old school from the vibe I was getting from my daughter. Who was watching it. They had Macaulay Culkin in the crowd. They drug out Hulk Hogan like anything they could. They really bringing back the old school vibes of Raw. And now Raw is on WWE Raw is on Netflix. But check this out, Bob. Hulk Hogan showed up at the WWE Raw on Netflix and he got booed out of the building is what they're saying. Booed.
No.
Arguably the main character that when you say WWF or WWE, the first person you're going to talk about is this guy right here, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think this stems back to the thing with the
videotape.
Trump
support. I know. I bet you it's Trump support.
I think he was eating shit before this, Bob, because he has been banished from wrestling before he put his support out there for Trump because of the racial shit that he said on tape.
That's true.
I think
he's had a few appearances after that though that went pretty okay.
But he eats shit on every one of them, bro, because people will not let.
I don't know.
People will not let that shit go. That he said some hellacious shit about black people in a private conversation that was leaked out. So, and because of that, I believe that's why this is an original big deal in the first place, Bobby Nick. It's not like it's a big deal that Hulk Hogan might show up or not because he may or may not support Trump. I think it was a big deal because he had been banished from the WWE for the racial shit that he said. That's why he was banned in the first place. That's why he was staying away. But this quickly says when Hulk Hogan showed up at WWE's Raw on Netflix premiere, it was no surprise. Not only was he rumored to appear, but it was reported that his Real American Beer logo would appear on the ring canvas for the first time as a WWE signed multi-year partnership with his beverage company. But I'm not going to play the video, Bob, because you know anything WWE gets us yanked off the air right away, right?
Yeah.
You like even if it's second and third hand, and if it's something I record myself, they will yank us off the air. It'll get yanked quick.
Yeah.
So I'm not playing that, but I'm just going to let you know. I thought it was a bit of half and a half when I listened to it, Bob.
Really?
Yeah. It didn't. I mean, the boos weren't overwhelming everything, but you could tell it wasn't like an original like wrestling pop. Like typically when a guy like Punk or should have been Hogan hasn't been around for a while, they get what's called a tremendous pop, and they get that big roar and the just constant applause. They look for that pop, and I don't think he got like a half pop last night. I think. So there you go. Let's see. They booed because they never forgave him for making Suburban Commando or Mr. Nanny.
Oh, that's true too, LJ.
Chunk Squad's laughing. Get out from my lunch. I took a little call for the review. Just more boomer hate. Yeah, I think Terry Nee's kind of more related. He's kind of tuned into what I was saying because, yeah, he's one of those like Ric Flair. He's one of those free talkers, and he was trying to promote his American-made beer brand. And what's it? I know that Steve Austin, he has that famous beer that he has. I thought Raw was something else. Oh, forget it.
No, it's not porn, Chunk.
LJ Lowe says that he was watching last night and Hogan getting booed was great. Now, I mean, maybe you can comment why. Right. See, Cyke Clyde is with me too. He says, I think it's because of the Bubba too. I think he got like the bad thing. He got the bad media out of that. And then kind of after that, these kind of remarks came out about black people.
He's got the bad mojo from a lot of things, I think.
Yeah. Okay. I like your production note there saying I can skip the miserable news. Y'all producing my show. They're all telling me what to do. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Damn, dude. Hulk needs test and HGH. Yeah, I think he stopped taking that shit. Complex carbs, brother. That's right. Say your vitamins and take your prayers. What's up, Sean Riggle checking in? Matt is laughing, as well as Sean Riggle. And LJ Lowe's getting the last from Peacunt. And the Undertaker showed up. Yes, I saw that Taker showed in there. He was on like a motorcycle. But I saw him backstage. He goes, you know that I was going to show up for this. So, yeah, that was the big event last night. And I think I'll take...
I got to watch it now.
I'll take Tom... I
didn't think they were going to make such a big production out of it.
Yes, they did, Bobby. And I've been saying this all along. Like, Triple H is just basically just anybody that Vince kicked out of the company or whatever, he's just like bringing it back and like setting it back to zero, buddy.
Yeah, people are coming back. I hear that Jesse the Body Ventura even has a contract.
Jesse the
now.
Body is on. He's doing the new Saturday night main event that they're doing. Perfect example, Bob, of them bringing back all of the elements that were very successful in the early days of the WWE.
He hated McMahon and would not come back to that company.
McMahon, yeah. So he did. That's what I'm saying. A lot of this was like with all the people that Vince kicked out of the company, he's kind of slowly bringing them back in and kind of bringing back the old ways of the WWE. It was American Badass Taker, still great, but arguably the worst version of Undertaker. Yeah, it was just like motorcycle guy Taker. It wasn't the whole drama and everything, the whole ring approach. We need Ultimate Warrior. That was a great wrestler, dude.
Yeah,
you talk about a dude that was just like roided out of his freaking mind, Bobby Nick.
He was nuts too. Like you didn't even know what I remember. When he would do his those little promos, he got those promos, you didn't know what the fuck he was even talking about. He was so spaced out
between his cadence and his voice and crazy. But man, he really lit it up at the time, and you really believed that this was a guy that could be the one to be the next guy and take out Hulk Hogan. I mean, you definitely believed that at the time,
Yeah, he fucked it up for himself, though. Pretty good.
I hear a lot of wrestlers say that they hated working with that guy because he didn't know how to wrestle, and he was just bugged out, and he would shake the ropes a lot. Which one are we talking about? Taker, or we talked about a lot of wrestlers?
Oh, that was definitely, what's his name? Ultimate Warrior.
Where did the ladies go? They're here.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know Andre the Giant had a problem with him too. He didn't like him too much because he would come at him. He would come at him real hard with the clothesline.
Yeah,
way too hard. And Andre, I guess one time he just fucking gave him the boot.
Yeah, he gave him receipts, right?
Yeah,
give him some receipts
and fucked him up pretty bad. So after that, every time they fought, he would come at him with the clothesline, like real light.
I love when wrestlers tell those stories. I heard Jericho tell one about somebody hitting him too hard, and he goes, and I kicked that mother in the face so hard because they'll teach them to never do that again. Sometimes they have to be taught that way. Hey, it's nothing but snow out there. It's snow talk. So let's continue on with the other story. I'm going to hang around as long as it takes, hopefully, to bang out what we're doing here today. So this is a snow story, Bobby Nick. We talk snow, all the snow. Well, this says it's called breaking news, but what is breaking news anymore? A driver tries to run over a Kentucky snowman, which had a particular base of it. Check this story out.
Kentucky homeowner calls it instant karma. He says a driver tried to run over a 9-foot snowman.
9 foot. So, people are having fun with the snow. A 9-foot snowman, Bobby Nick, but somebody tried to Scrooge it out. And
he built outside of his
karma.
home.
This towering triple stack of snowballs in northern Kentucky has a lot of character, much like the people who built it. This snowman was packed with purpose by Cody Lutz, his fiancée, Lucy, and his soon-to-be sister-in-law. Lutz loves it so much that he took snowman building to the extreme, using a massive tree stump as the base for their top hat creation.
I went to work on Monday, and I came home to this on Monday night, which is, the irony is pretty funny.
Someone saw the soon-to-be Lutz family's creation and tried to fracture Frosty with the front end of their truck. But they quickly realized their mistake when the plowed-away snow showed Frosty's roots.
Instant karma, Ken. It's hilarious. What goes around comes around, in good ways and bad ways. So I guess probably everybody learns a valuable lesson here from Frosty.
There may be a couple lessons in here. Believe in karma and smile through the tough times. Frosty sure is.
I think he got the last laugh for sure.
As for the driver, the Lutz have no idea who tried to take down their Frosty, but he definitely didn't get away with it.
We love some instant karma being served to assholes out there.
There you go.
Bob,
fuck you. You want to take out Frosty? He'll take you out, you son of a bitch.
When I first saw that story, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Why can't people have a thing? And I didn't know how it ended. And when I saw that tree trunk was in there and they got theirs, I was like, yeah, that was cool.
Well, I remember so many times when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
I would build what I thought was a great snowman and leave it there, and wake up the next morning and some asshole,
some motherfucker would always get it, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Right. So you had that feeling in your mind, and we've all had that happen. It's melted. Somebody would knock the shit off of it, knock its head off. I think, assholes are kids. That's why they say in the song, until the other kitty assholes knock them down. So this kid, this asshole tried to knock him down, and he got served him some good karma like there. Let's see. That is Kyoto's apartment. That's right, Bobby Nick has been stashed out there for weeks there.
I still can't find the No Care Bear. I mean, I found it a couple of times, but Kyoto's always been able to grab it back.
I might be misremembering, but was there a second Ultimate Warrior? No, I don't believe so. I think they
those were rumors. Those were rumors.
They took the tassels off of him and stuff for a while there.
Yeah, they changed his look, and everybody thought
revamped him. Yeah, it was like the leaner kind of badass, not with all that frill and shit. Ultimate Warrior. So maybe that's what you're recalling. Popke checks in on this Tuesday. Hey, Popke. Artie and Richard on Stern with Iron Sheik was the best. On satellite as the real Iron Sheik and the Ultimate Warrior. Yes, he go. I will humble you. I will humble you. Fuck you. I will humble you. I will humble you. Oh my God, yeah. And Artie did the Ultimate Warrior from out of the room and did that call in. That was a fucking blast, man. Yeah, you're right, Popke.
Oh my God, yeah. Iron Sheik was so great. You could get him riled up. Remember that one time though he came in there and they couldn't rile him. Like he was just like he was so like. In like no mode,
low key,
no mood. Yeah, really low key.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the fuck?
There might only been one time because any other time he was in there, Bob. If you said Iron Sheik and the Stern Show, it was on all the time.
I don't remember if he was on pills or what for like some kind of mood stabilizer or something. I don't know, but
yeah.
Oh,
why are people assholes? Says Space Nerd. Smart for building it around the tree trunk. LOL with his Pail of chestnuts, my favorite touch to that character, Chunk Squad. I think you're right, Blummels, but by then they had to discover chicks. I didn't care. Okay. Talking about some fun shit. Let's see what everybody thinks about this. Let's see. Living in a station wagon collecting chestnuts. I was thinking of, they're having fun, Blummels. Yeah. All right. Shiki baby. Hey, Shiki baby. I love you, Shiki baby. All right. That's right. He would always be Hulk Hogan with this. Come on, Shiki baby. You know I love you. All right. But you know, Bobby Nick, what I also love, there's a story here about, everybody knows about the ruby slippers from the Wizard of Oz by now, right? Everybody grew up with the ruby slippers.
Yeah.
And I thought this kind of thing was already solved because they had already recovered. These been stolen a couple of times. But a man accused of hiding the stolen Wizard of Oz ruby slippers plans to plead guilty, attorneys say. It says that a man accused of long hiding a stolen pair of sequined ruby slippers that Judy Garland wore in The Wizard of Oz plans to plead guilty, his attorney confirmed on Friday. When he stepped up, Bobby, I think his attorney had to step up there and put the ruby slippers on and go, there's no place like home detention. There's no place like home detention. Hi-oh. I came up with that joke last night. I said, what did he do? Say there's no place like home detention? Oh, there you go. So apparently the slippers were stolen in 2005 from the Judy Garland Museum in her hometown of Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Their whereabouts remained a mystery for nearly 13 years until the FBI recovered them in 2018. They fetched a record price for movie memorabilia when they were auctioned off for $32.5 million last month, Bobby Nick.
Whoa.
The buyer still has not been revealed. But this guy was 77 years old. This happened in 2018, so we're talking about 6 years ago. So he's approximately 71 at the time. It was him and his accomplice, Bobby, 77, and the other guy is 77 as well. And they are both have like health problems or on their deathbed.
Right.
So that's what you would expect. What are you going to do? Give me the death penalty over here?
Yeah.
So there you go. So that kind of story wrapped up. But there you go. I just wanted to. I'm not much of a pre-joke writer, Bobby Nick, but I came up with that no place like home detention line last night. I think I had to do that.
That's a good one, BF.
There's no place like home detention. See, Ray, I pick up a pen and wrote a joke. Son of a bitch. You ain't the only one that can write a joke, Ray. See? Thank you. All right. I figured I wanted Ray to respect me. Tom Gully hid beige house shoes that bore. But I didn't want to get into every aspect of the story, Bobby Nick, but I understand that these rocket scientists thought that the ruby slippers were real and they were going to pluck them off and sell the rubies separately. The only thing that stopped them is that they had a friend tell them that they were fake.
Oh my God. Well, thank God.
So there you
Thank
go.
God they didn't ruin the fucking slippers. Jesus. Idiots.
A couple of old queens stole those.
Hello, Frisco.
Tom Gully is a douche canoe, Juggler Jen reminds us. And Terry Nee is getting the last because there's no place like home. Healthcare. Okay, you upped my joke. Very good. I appreciate that. You tagged it, as Bob says. You tagged my joke there. There's no place like home. Healthcare. I dig that, Terry Nee. All right, let's get on with it. Granny is allergic to jokes. See, Terry Nee, just tell Granny that BF picked up a pen, all right? Just let him know. BF, the inbox is full. Oh, you're welcome. Holy shit, I know. Man, I thought you were talking about something else was full. All right, well, let's go on. I got another story. And let's see. Everybody has to know this story. It's not every day you hear a story about an escaped spider monkey, is it? Of course not.
No.
An escaped spider monkey turns up on the side of a highway, still wearing its signature pink tutu. It was a bananas situation. Can you? Tiff the other day talked about that she thought she was on a mushroom trip or something. Can you imagine seeing like, whoa, I must be stoned. Why? Because there's like a monkey wearing like a pink suit, man. I swear to God. If you saw this in public, you think you were losing your mind. The headline starts by saying, now that's a funky monkey, baby. That is a funky monkey. Wacky, what's up? An escaped spider monkey in a pink tutu was rescued on the side of a Missouri highway after running up to a sheriff deputy and tugging on its pants leg in search for help. The Jefferson County Sheriff Office said a clever 8-pound primate made its escape from a house it was staying at when it opened the front door and wandered into the great outdoors on Friday. So look, you can see the deputy right there with it, Bob.
Damn, yeah.
You gotta be shitting me. It goes on to say, the deputies responded to a call for an animal complaint involving a monkey and came upon the animal near Highway 21 and Highway M around 4 p.m., about an hour southwest of St. Louis, the department wrote in a tongue-in-cheek Facebook post. It goes on to say, after careful negotiations and some coaxing, deputies were able to get close enough to go hands-on with the subject and bring this banana situation under control without incident. In an adorable twist, the frightened spider monkey welcomed the rescue effort. The monkey actually kind of came up and tugged on his pants leg, so he didn't really know what to do, Bissell told the local outlet KTVI. He squatted down and was trying to offer some sort of safety, and he said the monkey reached out and just grabbed its hands, and he said, okay, I guess we'll just stand here together and we'll figure out what to do. A short time later, a woman contacted the department claiming to have been babysitting the diminutive simian when it made its break from freedom. Deputies were able to determine the timeline of events, and the woman brought the monkey back home, the outlet writes. It goes on to say in a quote that this was not a typical afternoon for deputies on patrol in Jefferson County, but you got to be ready to handle anything that comes to you, Bissell told the outlet. Sometimes that is a monkey. Now, here's the law, because I was wondering what the law was around this, Bobby Nick. It says that spider monkeys are not permitted to be kept as pets in Missouri under the state's wildlife and forestry laws, according to Missouri's Great Ape Law, which considers them dangerous and wild animals.
Wow, yeah.
However, various species of apes can be imported, transported, and sold for commercial purposes, such as exhibition, breeding, or scientific research in the state with a permit issued by the Fish and Wildlife Service.
Well,
So there you go.
what was it? What? I forget what it was a while back. Someone got reported for having some kind of animal in their house, and they killed the fucking...
Oh, it was the squirrel.
Yeah.
It's the fucking squirrel that we ended the year with.
Yeah.
Deadpool says about Dorothy. Dorothy in Oz on HBO was just a prisoner in drag. Well, hello. So,
Hello, Frisco.
let's see. In that part of the world, an animal call involving a monkey usually ends in a brother getting shot. Hello. We're doing racial humor in the chat. Hey, doing? Terry Nee busted. Terry Nee's got them facts in there. I'm ready for the ladies. Oh, keep your pants on. I told you the order of things. News, Cyke, Clyde, and then just for the ladies. Keep it in your pants.
Ew.
Shame, shame, shame. All right, well, let's continue on with this next story. For these women, I got to do a whole other segment they're not going to be patient through. All right, well, because we are kind of running late and having so much fun running late today, I will take the advice of my co-producer and co-friend, Cyke Clyde, and he says, BF, maybe you could just skip the Bob Levy segment today and get onto the Cyke Clyde and some other fun stuff just for the ladies. So why don't I do exactly that, folks? I told you they were going to be quick hits. That was our quick hit of news with the BF Live other news or the not so serious news. All right, we're having it. We're doing it. It's the 15-minute BF Live, the vibe. We're doing the vibe cram here at the end of the show.
We're doing it.
So let's keep doing it. Bobby Nick, it's time for
Cyke.
Cyke.
That's right. We're cramming, we're ramming, we're fitting bits and segments in at the end of the show and having a good time doing it. Ooh, the ladies are thirsty today. Chops, they are thirsty every day, bro.
The floodgates are opening. The dams are breaking. The levees are breaking.
Damn.
We're all fucked.
We need a mop on the BF Live, a vibe hour is what we need, man. My God. Yeah, Chops, look, bro. Like, this show has been going so great, and we've had such a vibe, if you will, today, that we made it past like 2.5 hours into the show, basically, without doing one segment, buddy. But who will complain more and act like they got dissed? The ladies. Of course. There you go. Good afternoon. Bathroom break. Ooh, shots fired. She says Cyke Clyde is good afternoon bathroom break. Oh, and then she says, just kidding. Okay. I'm selling pics of me and my turnout gear, ladies. DM me for details. No nudes allowed. Yeah. You mean yours or their nudes? Let's see. Count on me, Chung Squad. You knuckleheads. Let's keep going with it. Let's get into a lot of Cyke Clyde. I'll just play a couple of them today. Let's we'll go with a little theme here. Let's go with here. Little theme here, and then I got a new piece, and then we're going to get into some other fun stuff. You guys are awesome today. The vibe has been created successfully today, folks. Oh. Don't be pulling what hair I got left out my head.
Kind of remind me of a bald spider monkey there, Bobby.
A little bit. We got the wood going on. Bobby Fran, what's up? I was going to say you can bump my whole segment too. LOL makes my segment longer now. Ooh, he's going for the double shot. Yes, tomorrow. All right. Whatever's a little. Oh, because so you wonder what I was yelling at, right? Well, I was yelling at this knucklehead up in the tree. We're just gonna have fun showing a couple of these. Then we'll get on. Let's go. Come on. This is what I was yelling at in the tree.
I'd be yelling at that.
I know.
Jesus.
I still say that when a quick look. It looks like Ari Jane real quick. I don't know. Maybe a little bit LJ Lowe. LJ Lowe says about that last clip that this is what Mama Fran had to deal with when BF threw a tantrum. Just a little bit, maybe sometimes. Only if I didn't get the video game I wanted. I don't get it, Cyke. Cyke looks just like BF. That's what it was. That's all it was. What in the hell, LOL. And Chunk Squad is laughing. As we continue on, we plow on here, having fun on BF Live, the vibe. Doing a little Cyke Labs content segment here. How about we play one Mike Moore song today? Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Oh, actually it went ahead. Here we go. Back. Do-do-do. Yep. Oh, here we go. A little Mike Morse tune we're going to throw in this abbreviated section of Cyke Labs today.
Yeah. Every Sunday, twitching joints, riding shotgun.
Check out Cyke Labs on YouTube when you see the link go by in the chat, folks. Cyke is a talented, fun bro.
It drives Bob crazy while driving in. It drives Bob crazy. He snorts Klonopin.
That was based on an idea by Al.
Look at that.
Yeah.
You know, see, Al gets them every now and
Al
then.
Rosenberg giving the ideas. Man. To the song parody genius Mike Morse who made that. You know, Granny, he said he's at work. He's a hardworking guy. So you imagine Granny, he's not always had time to be in the chat. But Granny sees what he needs to see because he goes, at Terry Nee, F you, Terry. I'm not allergic to jokes. Why you being a butthole? What is up with you being a butthole? Oh my God. Terry Nee, old chicken-headed bastard. All right. Well, I have a new piece of Cyke Labs content. I'm going to show you just the newest piece I have. And this is hopefully you guys are going to like this maybe as much as I do. From the sick, twisted mind of Cyke Labs. This is the last piece I'm going to show you. And then we're going to run over to do the Just for the Ladies segment so they get off my back. Here we go. Check this out. This is BF the Kid Guacamole, Bobby Nick. Uh-oh. Oh. Look at this. Look at what he did.
You don't like avocado?
Yeah, but is it made out of guacamole?
Oh,
now?
guacamole is made from avocado.
Yeah, but is it made like that right now?
It's baby BF.
Oh, you want me to make guacamole?
Yeah, is it made right now?
Yeah, I can make it.
No, but is it made right now? Is the jam made it?
The what?
Guacamole.
Oh no, it's not made right now, but I can make it.
Okay, then when you're done, we have to kill hot chest.
Right after you're done your podcast. At least the baby knows what's up. There you go. That was pretty cool there. From the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. As the guacamole flies. On a cold and gray Alberta morning, the mailman just brought Bobby something avocados. And Bobby Nick cries. You don't have to keep crying, Bobby Nick. Come on, man.
Avocados.
Never gonna get away from it. Chops is laughing. Granny says, I'm still sick doing a punch out alone and taking forever. I hated that. A punch out is when you have to go back and you have to fix everything that kind of got overlooked. The holidays, Granny. Did you take holidays when you were doing the job? They used to call them holidays, Bobby Nick, like shit that we overlooked when we were painting. They go, oh, look, you took a holiday on that one. You took a holiday on that one. And so we would have to go back to clear up our holidays by doing a punch out list. There you go.
Oh, shit, eh?
And you have to get into this paint and then get into this paint and so forth and so on. Let's see. Avocado Love is hanging out there. Cyke is throwing out the love. Chunk is laughing. And that was Cyke Labs.
Cyke.
At 2:53 p.m., where I'm coming to you from the East Coast of the United States, we have nearly completed 3 hours of a whole hell of a lot of fun and a vibe right here, the Vibe 221. What did you have to say, Bob? Did you have something on that? I heard you say, oh.
I'm just going to say, I think we're going to be getting into the ish a little bit here, BF. So.
We are. Well, we're going to get into the ish a little bit, Bob. Maybe not as much as I thought.
Or no, hold on.
Ooh,
what is it? What is it called now? Vibe time? Is that what it is?
Over vibe.
Over vibe. That's what it is. That's what it is.
We're going into over vibe here on BF Live, the stream show 221. And I'm going to, over vibe might have another double meaning, Bobby Nick, considering that over vibe is going to be just for the ladies content segment.
Oh, no.
So ladies, don't over vibe, because here comes a segment that's not for me.
Be over vibing, all right.
And it's not for you. So don't over vibe. This is just for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave. In every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter, so we see more juicy mammy just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, everything he notes. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
Let's go. Granny, we're sharing pain talk here. He goes, yeah, we call them holidays, doing some light drywall work, and I expect the ball busting. We know, Granny. We just having fun. It's all back and forth. That's what we love about you, bro. You ain't gonna take shit personal. All right, well, let's do that. Ooh, Terry says, oof. Oh, Trace Nerd says, I brushed my teeth and got dressed during Cyke labs. Damn, they are just coming for him. They're like going to bathroom, taking breaks and showers and shit. Well, it has happened from time to time here on BF Live. Well, you guys are awesome. This is the vibe. If anybody asks that's never seen the vibe, this is the vibe happening today on Tuesday, January 7th. You guys are awesome. So let's do this. This content is not for me, and it's not designated for you heterosexual men. This next piece I'm showing is just for the ladies, and maybe some of you gay guys, and Pop Gear, whoever. I mean, let's see, Chelino. Where's Chelino been? Here you go. Here's your first piece of content. And don't ever say I never gave you nothing, ladies. And just for the ladies. And Bobby and Nick, I know they have a timer count, and I'm sure they've been counting segments that are going to make sure that I show the exact same amount I just did in Cyke Clyde. You ready, buddy? Here we go.
Probably.
There we go. Let's see. BF. You put the is in the wrong spot, Stacy. I don't know. I don't know if he is. He just acts really overly excited for this segment here, as well as Chelino. So I'm not going to judge him, but I think you put the is at the wrong place there, Stacey. Let's see. One more time. Spacer says no. For the ladies. Where you at, Gully? Yes, BF, we would never show this in professional broadcasting. When I was reading the news, we would never do such a silly antics to please anyone. Either they liked what I read or they didn't. I'm married with 2 kids. I'm just comfortable with my sexuality. I know, Pocky. You've had a lot of fun with this, bro. They'd be like, keep showing it, keep showing it. I'm having fun and everything, so you're having fun, Mary Popke. He's just reassuring everyone his sexuality. He's 100% heterosexual. This guy is 6'1", and he gets 10 out of 10, 5 stars.
There you go.
BF, that's copyright. I know, BF, it's copyright. It's terrible, ain't it? I love this guy, Boom, says Space Nerd. 6'1", a tiny dude. He's 5'6". Don't be a narc, man. Don't be a narc, man. 10 out of 10, 5-star. Ooh, now I see you giving the Perry rating, but I don't see many of the ladies using the just for ladies emoji that you can only use by being a member here on BF Live. Gully Guys segment is fun. I think we got a new name for this segment. Just for Gully. Popke can handle it. Yeah, I know, Space Nerd. We're having fun. 8 out of 10, 3-star, says Chunk Squad with the Perry scale. That looks like 5 to me, the way they're coming across to me. So 5 out of 5, says Stacey Allen with the Just for Ladies emojis. And Chunk Squad's using the emojis.
Whoa.
And he put up more than I want to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 7. And then he goes, whoops. Oh, my gay is showing. Your gay is showing a little bit over there. There you go.
I don't think that was a whoops at all. He did that on purpose.
Now, you guys are awesome and having the fun with this. Popke and Chunk Squad and all. They can sit through this because they know this segment isn't for them. This segment is just for the ladies. And that's why we have fun with it. And that's what we call it that. So here we go. By and for the ladies. Here's your next piece of content just for the ladies. Piece number 2, ladies. I'm counting.
What's up, guys? Get ready with me. The boys are stepping out tonight, okay? You know what that means? Wranglers and shit kickers.
You gotta have your shit kickers on.
Cannot forget your belt. You don't want your britches falling down, guys. There's so many loops on these Wrangler jeans.
That's a super fat shit.
We're gonna do this Carhartt relaxed fit. Is it a relaxed fit?
BF, that's got copyright music in the background, BF. You ain't gonna get away with that, BF.
Gotta show the chain, guys. Pull the chain out.
Chunk says, let me put my gay away. Yeah, it's showing a little bit, buddy. It's showing.
You know, like a little Riley Green type
Chunk's
look.
laughing. 8 out of 10, 4 stars, says Space Nerd. No, this dude is real, says Chunk Squad. This guy is so my type. 10 out of 10, 5 of those emojis.
But this is it. This is what you're gonna get.
Popke knows what's
Little
up.
view of the back.
How long is this fucking thing?
Ass looking fat. View of the back. What is up, guys?
All right, that's enough. Jesus.
Whoa.
I don't know which one of them horn dogs sent that to me. Probably Nick.
Dress tutorial? What the fuck was that? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. How they steal my video, says Peacunt. Froggy is always ready for the palate cleanser. Stacey Allen loves Wrangler butts. Chunk gives it a 10 out of 10, 4-star on the Perry scale. Stacey Allen says, oh my God, Space Nerd, Wranglers are perfection. How about Sergio Prevente? I demand a women working wood segment. Tyranny informs us that it's time to gotta go forget to set myself on fire. Oh, okay. Let's see. Don't do that. With the boot, Stacey Allen. Hell yeah, Wranglers for the wins. This Chunk Squad. Really, Chunk Squad? My DMs are open. All right. Well, here's another piece of content for you ladies, because it isn't for me and it's not for Bobby Nick. This is just for the ladies segment. We're fitting here because we're officially into overdrive.
There we go.
We're officially into over vibe. I said drive, Bob. I said the regular word.
Yeah, you did. You fucked up.
Dumb fuck. Can't even say my own slang right. Over vibe. There you go. I think 2 Joints coined it, but we are officially in over vibe, and this is just for the ladies.
Ghost of Sparta thing? Yeah. Show me. Let me see the monster inside. You should be better than this. Look at the Ghost of Sparta thing. Yeah. Show me. Let me see the monster inside. You should be better than this. Look at
There you go. All right. Sean Riggle gave that last guy a 10, 5-star on the gay scale.
There you go. Frisco. I think all these guys are gay. Like, they gotta be, right?
It's what heterosexual men need to tell themselves, Bobby Nick. Yes, it is. Some of or their AI. You know, they can't be real. They gotta be AI. Space Nerd says, I gotta go pick up the cutest dog ever. Well, that sounds like fun.
Nice.
Have a great day. All right, dog, calm down. She's coming to get you. Calm down, damn. Happy gay, that is. Sure, like Perry's happy gay too, right?
Shut the fuck up.
You're more than happy gay, Perry, is what I'm saying. There's the gray sweatpants that Stacey Allen loves so much. Gray sweatpants comes in for Space Nerd. 10 out of 10, 5 Cykes. Wait a minute. Oh, Cyke. She gave 5 Cykes on that one, Bobby Nick. Not 5 gay guys. Oh, 5 Cykes.
Yeah.
Jinx, Stacey. Chunk Squad, are you a cowboy? Because they want to save a horse if you are. Damn, dude, I got work to do. Spacer says, love you guys. Gotta run. Have the most amazing day. You too, and good luck and congratulations picking up on that new dog. Bobby Nick, 100% from Peacunt. Space Nerd thanks me always for a great morning. Chunk Squad says, no, I wear cowboy boots on my days off. Just boots, nothing else. Picture that one, ladies and gentlemen. As I continue, I will show you 2 more pieces of content. I would say 1 more, but I'm going to show you 2, ladies, just so I can say I showed you 2 and not 1. Here's 1 more, the next to the last piece of content that's just for the ladies. BF, BF, copyright music, BF. They're always sending you music, BF. Is that Gino Pascante? He jumps rope. BF.
I don't see flappy tits, so I don't think it is. Do you know?
I really like to party.
All right, that's enough of that. Because, like Chunk says, he says jeans at a gym, not real. Can't be a real guy. Real men wouldn't do that. Well, there you go, Chunk. But just don't fret because that isn't really for you anyway. This content is just for the ladies. And with this last piece, this is going to be the last piece of content. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do our last piece of content. I'm going to run my little bumper thing. We're going to come back and we're going to do plugs and we're going to ease on down the road.
We're going to break on through to the other side.
Yeah, that too. We're going to do that too. Okay. So before we ease on down the road to break on to the other side, we are going to show one last piece of content that's just for the ladies. Here you go, ladies. Oh, he's playing with his melon.
Try to open this watermelon for my first time and see if I can do it.
How can you do it?
Let's see how strong I am.
You can do it!
Oh!
Wait a minute.
Well,
no. Oh,
when I get my mate in bed, I like to squish their head until all the brain contents come out.
I did a mess. I have to clean
You want to? Come on, ladies.
I'm
Here we
going to
go.
open this watermelon for my first time and see if I can do it.
Wait a minute. I see watermelon. I don't see any mushrooms. Juggle Jen, what are you looking at? I don't see no mushroom print. I must be highly heterosexual.
Yeah, you're not looking in the right place, I think.
I'm not looking at all, Bobby Nick.
I mean, I will say that it's pretty impressive that he can break a fucking watermelon. I don't think I could do that.
It is. I don't know what it does for you sexually, other than make me
So
nut.
I'm trying to open this watermelon for my first time.
All right, we done it a second time. We ain't doing it a third time.
What is that supposed to represent? You know, sexually, like
I will squeeze your ass cheek like this until it
Yeah.
pops, Bobby Nick. I will squeeze your ass cheek. That's what I want to do.
I don't know.
I love mushroom print. Once again, I only saw watermelon, and that's what I'm sticking to. Juggler Jen. Oh my God, that chest and those arms. He's just so dreamy. Let me say, oh, sorry, Mike.
Hello, Frisco.
Now my gay is showing, son of a bitch. Juggler Jen, I love Violent J. His abs are realistic, as Lee says, Chunk Squad. Whoop, whoop. Clown Love from Froggy. Ooh, there it is. It's called Whoop, there it is, actually. Gallagher does it better, says Pecan. Froggy the Egg says Pecan, R.I.P. Gallagher. And with that, folks, you know what that was. That was just for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave. And every single frame. Just for the ladies. We're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter so we see more juicy mammy just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, every frame he melts. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
And there you have it, folks. 8 minutes after the hour, or 8 minutes into Over Vibe. We're over vibing here, having too much fun on BF Live. Bob, I always thank you for being here today. Thank you again for being here, buddy. This, like I always say, man, we've been doing this a couple, 3, 4 years. I don't even count anymore. We've been doing this so long together, and I always say I'm always amazed that when I come on and do a show, and you never know what's going to happen on these shows, how much fun you can have until you do it, buddy.
That's right. That's right. Hey, you know, there's always a degree of fun, but I think today's show particularly was had a little bit more of a fun aspect to it.
Vibe, if you will, Bobby.
A
Nick.
vibe. That's right.
Vibe.
A vibe.
That is what we are creating here.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for enjoying what we do here on BF Live, The Vibe. You are the vibe. I mean, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have done like 2.5 hours vibing just free associating, just talking about fun stuff. That's the kind of shit that I enjoy doing. Whoa, Stacy checks in with a most colorful and generous $2 super chat and says, thanks for taking care of the ladies, BF. And to that I say, yeah. There you go. Let's see. Thanks for fitting us in, says Stacey Allen. Well, Stacey Allen, I'm good at fitting it in, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm all about fitting it in. BF has a 2-time one right now. I'm a half chub. I'm a half mass for like when somebody dies, a politician dies, like flags are half staff. It's kind of like that. It's not all the way gay, Granny. Well, that was fun. There you go, Terry Nee. LOL, Granny. Well, look who checks in at the last minute. Tom Gully. Thanks for nothing, you losers. You are all dumber than me. I am the best. That's hot, said, and I was on AM radio.
Yeah.
You fucking nut. Don't you know it? That all came off of your aura before you even said a word on air. That preceded you, Tom Gully. Thanks for checking in today. Oh, another person I'm going to thank in with a last minute generous $2 super chat is my friend Pecan. Goody goo goo.
Oh, good.
Thank you for the 2, Pecan. Great show, BF and fam, and the Tom Gully tribute. Whoa. Well, while I'm not so much of a piler on, I'm going to say that this guy's pretty much done it to himself. So I don't think playing this one more time is actually piling it on. It's just kind of going along with it since you enjoyed the tribute show so much. One more time.
Hey, what do you get when you dump an ashtray to a bag of shit?
Tom Gully.
Chain smokes and toast, no joke. He smells like shit too. Tom Gully. Beats off all day, might as well turn gay. Smell the blood sex. Tom Gully. Ew, ew, what's that smell? He's gross. Who's this creep bag? What the hell? Watch out here.
Everybody now, me and Bobby Nick, we didn't even plan this. We're like doing the hand thing. I got even with you, Bob. There you go. Gotta get that. We gotta rehearse that more.
Yeah.
Whoa! And with that, folks,
I gotta say that is the only Taylor Swift song I like.
No doubt, buddy. No doubt. That's an easy statement to make. There you go. Well, another one comes in by Froggy, and he says, "For those about to rock." Go ahead, Bobby.
We salute you.
There you go. Bobby Nick finishes it up. Oh, Tactical Tiger checks in and says, "Chat family, I miss you." Thank you, Testicle Tiger. We saw you jumped in earlier. Looks like you have an opportunity to jump in now. We miss you too, Testicle Tiger. Great energy. We have fun with Sack Squatch and everything we talk about and do. I'll see you in the chats that you can make it in. Hang in there and you'll get back into a new groove with your new job and tell them you got to fit in this podcast. And you're going to let all your new friends know that BF Live is a vibe. And we're going to get an even bigger family. That's what I'm saying. Sean Riggle, much like Perry says, I'm in the snow.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, he's in the snow just like you. Love the AC/DC shirt, Bobby Nips. There you go.
Yeah.
And it was only appropriate that Bobby Nick sings the last words to an AC/DC song on that day he has a shirt on. Peace out, you begonias, and Goonie Goo Goo Pecan. Thank you, Pecan, for your $2 super chat. I'm going to thank Pecan. I'm going to thank Stacey Allen. I'm going backwards. I'm going to thank the Reverend Bob Levy Quotes for 5 gifted memberships. He called a lot of great friends on that one. I want to thank P. Cunt for the 2 earlier in the show. I want to thank RBLQ for checking in with his 4-month membership and being a bro, his chat. And I want to thank P. Cunt, who started off everything by gifting 1 BF Live gifted membership. So let's frame the day for us, the rest of the podcast day in general. Today is Tuesday, January 7th. So I know that's a no filter night. So for more on no filter and where else Bobby Nick might be, I'm going to turn it over to him right now and he's going to tell you.
That's right. Tonight, check us out on No Filter with Andrew and Friends on YouTube, guys. 7 p.m. Eastern. Will Andrew be talking more about his goddamn Facebook?
Of course. He will interrupt every conversation with it.
That's right. And tomorrow, sometime after the show, I'll be in the lounge.
Ooh, there you go.
That's right.
What's the lounge, Bobby Nick?
Well, it's a music video request show that I do on not on YouTube. I can't do it on YouTube. No, they fucking out for that. But no, it's on Rumble. And yeah, for the low price of $1, you can see your music video request on my show. So let's get to it tomorrow afternoon, guys. At probably around like 3 something. But yeah, rumble.com/The Bobby Nick Show. Go give me a follow, guys. And also at Bobby Nick 1978. Go follow my channel. I'm about to monetize, motherfucker, so it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And
as soon as you get the mail going there in Canada, right?
That's right. It's just and then cleaning up the channel and stuff like that, and then boom, I'll be done. I'll be good to go. But yeah, there's an exclusive show on there. The Lunatic Lounge, which I do. Andrew's on there sometimes, but Scott Fitzpatrick, Cut of the Jib, 2K, the puppet, the green ass puppet, and yeah, a lot of fun people go up.
That's
awesome. Mondays and Fridays.
That's right. So, like I said, and suffice to say, if we're not going to test you, and you didn't have to commit all of that to memory. It's just easy enough to say that anytime you get on your phone or computer, there's a good chance that Bobby Nick will be on doing a podcast. Yeah. You can catch him on there. His link has been running through the entirety of the show, Bobby Nick 1978, right here on YouTube, as well as his Rumble link. Both of those links are in Bobby's chat as it goes by. So it's Tuesday, so it's basically a no filter night, is what I consider it for you, buddy. Right?
That's right. That's right.
No filter with Andrew and friends, because I know that on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, at least, my friends with No Filter and Andrew are on the air. So there's always some fun stuff going on here. Not much going on for me for Tuesday night. So I might, as I'm prepping the show, I like to flick the channels, as I call it on YouTube, use my old term. So I'll be clicking around. So maybe I'll see you in some of the chats tonight. Froggy says, I'm going on tour. That's a Sasquatch reference right there. Always a pleasure. There's Sasquatch Discord link. If you're interested, Froggy, if you're not part of it yet, you can click on that and join the Sasquatch Discord community. Right over there with information about him. All right, folks, well, it is time to pull this train into the station because we are in Overvibe. And this has been essentially what the show is, what I wanted to be, folks. You are awesome. This was a vibe today. You come in the chat. You throw it out, I give it back, and we have a whole hell of a lot of fun doing it. So check out Bobby Nick tonight on No Filter with Andrew and Friends at 7 o'clock East. And other than that, we'll see you the next time we see you. When do we see you? Monday through Friday, every damn day of the week, 12 p.m. East to 3-ish, unless we go into Overvibe. And we're in Overvibe right now. So for my friend Bobby Nick Havens, for Scott Fitzpatrick, who couldn't be with us today, and for the chat family, I'm going to say peace and love, and we'll see you the next time we see you. And bye for now from everyone here at BF Live. See you in the chats, everybody, and see you tomorrow right here on BF Live. Bye for now.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.